Hello. Good afternoon. I don't know why I'm I don't push the live button as much as I could or as much as I should because content is easy. Thinking of something to talk about with all these people on here or stuff that's going on in the world or it's easy. That's not hard to do at all. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good afternoon. It's Super Bowl Saturday. What's going on? It's really easy for me as far as content. But you know what? It does make it a bit easier and kind of more fun to have like a co host or someone to talk to. But I don't need that either. And my numbers are way low. But I notice I still have influence, which means even if I'm getting 150 views, which is nothing, I used to get 500 or 600 in the 600 or 1,000 in the replay. These people just tired of checking for me in the beef sector, I guess, because that's whatever for whatever reason. But last night was it last night or the night before? I'm keeping these strange hours these days. I'm like wide awake at 2 or 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I go to sleep around 4 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up around 10, and I take a nap during the day. Right now, I'm like hyped off this coffee, not just coffee, fucking espresso. This shit called it's a cold brew. It's a cold brew that you're supposed to. It says you're supposed to put a 3 on it. Not a 3 on it, a 2 on it. It's called Chameleon. And it's strong than a motherfucker. You know, I like strong coffee. But it might be a little too strong. But the other night, I was listening to ZX. I listened to ZX. He's blocked me again where I can't come on his platform. And he let me come on his platform when we talked, and I had a little run-in with one of the dudes that contributes there. Dude called me a homosexual. I didn't go off, whatever. But I thought I handled it pretty good. But that dude gives him money, and I ain't gonna give you shit. I ain't gonna give you not a quarter. I'll talk on your panel, though. I'll talk on anybody's panel. But he did a show, and it says that Shasha, I think YouTube camera calls him Shasha. Shasha's a good name. Shasha, who was dragged out of the closet. Did not want to come out of the closet, even though it's obvious that he's sending his dick pictures to people and he's hanging around gay men and he's dancing around gay men. He was like dancing and doing little shimmies. I think Duke calls him Shimmy. That's a good name for him. Shimmy. Yeah, I despise that little piece of shit. Yeah, that's a little shit talking piece of shit. Got a whole lot of mouth on him and a big ass fucking nose, and he's on a 5'7". And now we know that he's a blower. He's more than a blower. Well, ZX said that he has HIV. I'm like, whoa. ZX has revealed someone else's status before. That it wasn't known. One of his original queens who used to fight for him, that, probably said, she's going through shit and this and that and the other. She's HIV positive. And there's a lot of people now these days that are living and managing HIV. However, there are far less reasons to be acquiring it now. There's too much information and education out there to be acquiring it. That can happen to anybody. You get a blood transfusion. You can pull the condom. You could pull the condom off of someone that you're monogamous with, and still catch that shit. Sometimes it's worth the gamble. Sometimes it's worth the not. Knock on wood. diseases go around, and he put up as a receipt a screenshot of a chat room where Shakim said something, Shasha, Shimmy, Shimmy, I like that. I like Shimmy. Where Shimmy said, um, people know about it, but you guys made it public that he has HIV. And I'm thinking, damn, this is a young man. This is a young man. Then I get to thinking. Now, first off, ZX likes to, always talk about the truth, the truth, the truth. ZX lies like a motherfucker. And I know how I know that he lies? Because he lies on me. He lies on me repeatedly. What's this channel about? You found it in my recommendation? But nothing special, just talking about different things on YouTube. Talking about different people on YouTube now. Mr. Gupta, Hardik Gupta, you're welcome. Have a seat. Have a seat. Where are you from, Hardik Gupta? You from India? You could listen. I'm just telling a story about someone that was revealed that they have HIV, a young man. You know what HIV is? You speak English, right? Obviously. Indian American. Okay. Welcome. 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 India, in case you didn't know, India has the world's largest population now, more than China. Just in case you didn't know. Just in case you didn't know. And I'm trying to run a business and you are trying to bother me. So, now ZX, is he capable of faking a receipt or someone faking a receipt? Yes, they do that. Yeah, that is right. I know. You would think it was China, but it's India. See, I'm getting comfortable now. Welcome, Gupta. Please, like, share, subscribe. Bring all the India over here. If everybody, bring all 1.4 billion Indians. Let's start with you. I had a very good friend that was Indian. He lived in my building. He passed away. His name was Harish Shahani. Harish Shahani. And he had a son. I'm getting sidetracked. Let's talk about it. I gave him a like. Well, thank you. Concrete Jungle, what's up? So, is it above ZX to lie? Oh, hell no. He'll lie to you while he's saying that he's telling the truth. How do I know? Because he lies on me. That picture that floats around where they say there's the shadow, I have a white man in my bed. There's no white man in my bed. I'm in my bed. And there's a fucking shadow behind me. I never put the Band-Aid on that fucking phone. And that phone used to fuck up a lot. It was an LG. It used to fuck up a lot. I got all kind of camera slips and all kinds of shit. And the story that these people will make up. And how do I know that people make up stories? Because from time to time, I make up a story. Your Styles is on some strange shit. He welcomes me, then I heard he thought of some shit about that I did with his pops. I didn't do nothing with his pops. Thought his pops was dead. I raised the motherfucker alive. You should be thanking me. I raised your daddy from the dead like Lazarus. Is he dating Lemon? I raised his daddy. His daddy was dead. He thought his daddy was dead. I found out his daddy was alive. Nigga, don't be mad at me. I brought your daddy. I rose him back, man. Like, put my hands on him. Made that nigga cry. He don't even know if that's his daddy. I don't know who's dating who, but I think that the rumor is that they had sex. So, I don't know if it's true or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if Shakim did have HIV because, for a couple of reasons. A lot of the gays in this beef sector, and I don't know if it's black gays or if this particular group of gays, I don't know that much about gays as much people might think. And, the first thing to do is accuse you of being gay. I didn't know what's the name of the fucking thing. I didn't know what Grindr was. I didn't know what Jack was. I didn't know what that shit was about. I didn't know what this shit. I'm learning as I go along. Learning shit I don't want to fucking learn. But Shakim made a video that I've seen. See, if I've seen it with my own eyes, I can state it as fact. I don't, I'm using an iPhone. You know, even with my computer, I used to have receipts and this and receipts and receipts and receipts. Man, that shit's a fucking pain in the ass. I mean, you could do it, and I guess it helps to have a receipt. The truth is this. So Kim did a video, and the thing is, when you know that it's happened and you witnessed it and you stated, there's people that will say, oh, I remember that. I remember that. So Kim made a video a while ago, and he was basically saying, hey, if you want it from the front, you can want it from the back. Just hit my Cash App. That's what he's saying. If you want it from the front. So that booty was on duty. You know, he's basically saying that he was selling sexual favors, that you could, get it from the front or the back. It doesn't make a difference to him, for a couple of bucks. So that I believe, because I saw him do that. I've also seen him take walks, like to go to the store to get a loose cigarette or something, at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, probably walking down the street switching, seeing cars, and he'd be begging for money. He ain't above begging. I get $10 for this, I get $20 for this, the motherfucker, besides being gay, all right, whatever. I talk shit about it, but whatever. All right, your sexuality. What about your character? What kind of person are you? And this motherfucker's a liar, a con man, a bullshit artist. I mean, this is the dude that lives in a delusional land that puts his picture on a fucking flyer like he's performing in the Soul Train Music Awards. And I'm going to give a concert. You coming to my concert? Charges people tickets for a concert, and the concert is him standing up on a fucking table, dancing around, lip singing some fucking female rapper's music. The fuck, nigga, who you talking to? 28-year-old motherfucker, who are you running game on me? Is he HIV positive? It's quite likely. It's quite likely. Does ZX lie? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm just thinking of the multitude of lies that ZX has told on me. I'm 69 years old. I live with my mother. He said that. My mother's been gone from this earth for the past 34 years. That's not happening. What's up, Rio? What else has he lied on me about? He's a white man. He's a white man. Okay, Mr. Charlie. You want to turn all these people against me. He's a white man. He's a white man. Anybody I've challenged you, I've got a copy of my birth certificate. We can bet any amount of money. Any amount of money. Any amount of money. I'm just exactly what I say that I am. I am what I say I am. But, all right. So I was like, wow, this dude's got HIV. What's up, Blue? What's up, Rio? I'm like, that's some cold shit right there. The nigga only 28 years old, and he got the bug. He got the shit. And these motherfuckers in the beef sector, these gay dudes in the beef sector, they're promiscuous. They're promiscuous. And there's repeated instances, repeated situations you hear about that show you they're promiscuous. ODS. One of your popular ones, one of your popular gay dudes on here, with the one with the hairline starting way back in the back of his head like a Stevie Wonder shit. One day he said, I hate Beasley. I saw him saying, like, nigga, what you hate me for? I never did shit to you. We've never even had any bad words. And one time we had an interaction, and you were pretty reasonable. Like, I understand it. He was talking, and he was talking to me because I was like, I'm not interested in any of these. I'm not interested in no lasagna challenge, no pizza challenge, no whatever kind of taco challenge. I just don't watch that shit. You're not going to tease me and make some fucking food, and I'm supposed to watch the shit, and I can't eat none, right? I'm just not interested in the shit. And they take hours. That's for women like it. Let them like it, and the gay dudes like it. And he said, well, you sure do know what they are. You sure do know what they are. Then you say, bitch. And I do. Why are you calling me a bitch? He said, that's just the way that I talk. Bitch. I'm like, dude, why? There's no reason to call me a bitch, man. I'm not being disrespectful to you. You know, I wish you wouldn't be disrespectful. I'm trying to like be patient with you, you know. Don't call me no bitch. And the truth is, the reality is, these gay dudes just say bitch all the time. Bitch. They say bitch before they start a sentence. Bitch. Sean Bradley heard he say, well, a bitch like me. I'm like, that shit's a new world to me. Well, a bitch like me don't even feel like going to that shit. Well, let me tell you, a bitch was hungry. Other motherfucker call himself a goddamn mother. No, you can't birth no goddamn baby. How are you anybody's motherfucking mother? You're not nobody's motherfucking mother. Cross-dressing ass, transvestite, weird ass motherfucker. With Sodom and Gomorrah, goddammit. So the niggas EX, you know, goddammit. Maybe Shakimi, Shasha got HIV. And these motherfucking promiscuous. Back to ODS. ODS met this motherfucker named Rico on here who's supposed to have HIV and supposed to be like a transient type of dude, right? ODS volunteered to pick the dude up, picks the dude up, gives him a ride someplace, never met him. Within 10 minutes of reading, they put on their side of the road and he sucks the motherfucker off. Bitch. He picks the dude up. And when it came out in the public, it came out in the public, and the Rico dude said, yeah, man, this motherfucker picked me up, man. 10 minutes later, man, he's sucking me off on the side of the road. He's like, I didn't do it, bitch. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He lying. I didn't do it. Everybody was like on the story. He's like, I didn't do it. No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Then it came out, okay, I did it. I'm like, nigga, you did it. His name is ODS, and that stands for off-road dick sucker. You can't tell. So these dudes are promiscuous. So, you know, the dangerous thing is, you got a motherfucker like Shakim whose booty is on fucking duty. You know? You give him $40, he'll probably suck you off. You know, $60, he'll let you run up in him. You can't tell me him and Tangerine Man, Miss Tangerine. Oh yeah, Freddie. The dude Lemon. I don't call him Lemon. He's too sweet to be called a lemon. I call him Tangerine. Because he's sweet. And tangerines are sweet. I got some tangerines over here. So, they had sex. They had sex. They had sex. Did he tell Tangerine that he was HIV positive before? If not, isn't that a crime? Don't you have to disclose that shit? You can't be sleeping with fucking people being HIV positive and not letting them know. That's some reckless ass fucking behavior. And then both these yaggots say they're bi. So if they say they're bi and they're sleeping with women too, they're subjecting all of us to the shit. They're subjecting all of us to their fucking reckless ass goddamn behavior and having sex with people that are unknowingly have sex with someone that is HIV positive. Nobody wants HIV if they don't have to have HIV. And you know, we're in the day of age, you know, grown folks, adult folks can, you know, talk to each other and be, you know, straight with each other. And like, hey, yeah, you know, we're going to enter into this, we're doing this little thing, we're having sex and everything. You know, I would like to take this condom off and we both get checked out, present paperwork. Yeah, you clean, I'm clean. Yeah, well, let's, you know, do it without a rubber. But yeah, and is that irresponsible? No, that's kind of a responsible way to have sex that feels better. But with these gay dudes that are HIV positive, swearing that they're fucking bi, and these cougars out here, there are cougars out here that will fuck with men that are much younger. Man, let me tell you something. I was listening in on a show, and the girl was talking about she had this crush on this dude at work. And he was so fine. And she really dug him, and she said, I think he might be gay. I said, how do you know? Because she looked into his Instagram, and it led to his Black Planet, and it led to his this. She found some shit where it looked like he was gay. So I'm like, damn. So she's 30-something. I said, is that a deal breaker? Because in my generation, which is, older than that, that would be a deal breaker. Most women I know wouldn't openly carry on a sexual relationship with a bi man. And she said, no, not necessarily. I'm like, oh, it's a different time. It's a different thing. It's a whole different shit going on. A whole different thing going on. So it's likely that Shakim's got the bug. Is he going to address this shit? Is he going to address it? It needs to be addressed. You're out here openly flirting with men. The use of black panties a preference suspect in the first place. I don't know. I never had a black panty page. I never had a black panty page. I mean, it just makes you wonder. It don't make you fucking wonder, man. It's fucking creepy as fuck. It's creepy as fuck, and it affects anybody on here because motherfuckers on YouTube are fucking. What's what people do? You put men and women together, they're gonna fuck. You put men and men together, they're gonna fuck, I guess. God damn it. In the beefing sector, the women are gonna fuck. The women and the men are gonna fuck. That's what people do. I'm cool with that. But HIV, man, that changes the whole motherfucker. HIV and people being promiscuous and not, look, the statistics show that HIV, okay, and all venereal diseases run much higher in the different demographics of the black population. Black men, black women, gay black women, gay black men, and it's simply because of education. It's simply because of education. It's been out for 40 years. Simply because of education. Pin that. Let me see. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate you. Appreciate your pin message. Hit the cash out. Touch it. It's simply because of education. Are white people more educated than black people? Not necessarily so, but it seems, according to statistics, if there's any relevance to them, if they're real statistics, and it comes from the CDC, which most people quote as a reliable source. They do their statistics scientifically. I'm sure when someone comes up with HIV or a venereal disease, it's counted in the statistics. Or white people just taking the time to educate themselves and knowing if they're engaging in risky behavior and doing things to protect themselves. They say that black women, and this is no shot at black women, that they have the highest instances of different STDs that are preventable. And again, it goes to education, being aware, reading a pamphlet, attending a class. It's as simple as fucking reading a pamphlet. Going on a website, the information's out there. The information's out there. Of course anybody can come up with HIV. You know? Or used to be to get a blood transfusion. Arthur Ashe had a blood transfusion and died of AIDS. But they've made progress with it. That's a fact. Look into it. Look into it. I don't know how come I know, but I looked into it. I've been hanging this little part of YouTube with some ignorant motherfuckers, some drunks. And I hate drunks. I despise drunks. And I see why I despise them. You know, they don't want to let you talk. They want to overtalk you. They're loud and they're belligerent. But a couple of them are just ignorant. Where there's a word that they don't know and they don't know what it means. And instead of just Googling the word and learning it, I don't need to know it to make my money. I can make my money and do the thing. I'm like, oh, you just ignorant and proud, huh? You just ignorant and proud. You just think you're smarter than me. It's not that I'm smarter than you. It's that I desire to know things. I'll take the time to read something. I like to read. I like to know things. I like to have my information correct. Who wants to come off as ignorant and not know what they're talking about? Like so many out there. I heard somebody say, look, people don't understand what the fucking executive order is. You know? An executive order is something, it's a device, it's a action that they gave a president that they could institute an executive order and make it a law in an emergency. The president is misusing executive orders. And the way laws are made, as you guys, some of that, grown adults don't know this shit. It fucking kind of pisses me off. Like, what the fuck were you motherfuckers doing in school? Now, I smoked weed throughout fucking school and I learned this shit. Hey, drinking and being a drunk is two different fucking things. Having a drink, you know, and fucking drunks, and I'm talking about drunks, the motherfuckers that are on here every fucking day, drunk and fucking sloppy. But here it is, executive orders. She said, well, executive order, he made it the law, but it's only, I said, do you know what an executive order means? She said, yeah, it means that when they run out of the office, it ain't the law no more. No. Executive order is an action by the president that's subject to judicial review. And usually when an executive order is made, lawsuits come out against it right away, so it'll be heard by a court. You're having lawsuits that are filed right away where you're seeing federal judges are blocking some of his actions that he's trying to do. It's called checks and balances. It's called checks and balances to prevent someone like Trump. And I've got mixed feelings about him. Everything he's doing, I'm not against. Some of the shit makes common sense. Yes, there's two genders, male and female. Yes, that's simple. I agree. Do they need to enforce the immigration laws? Yes. Just don't get the fucking Mexicans and Latinos. Get them fucking white Europeans and them goddamn Russians and the Asians. Get all of them. Get all of them. Pulling back some foreign aid. Yes. Charity begins at home. You got motherfuckers out here in fucking tents. In America. In every fucking city in the country. And you're giving billions of dollars for a fucking war. That's fucking not common sense. The only problem is they're looking to cut aid for people here that are Americans. While you're giving billions to another fucking country so they can kill and maim people for... Come on, that's the military-industrial complex. But I definitely disagree with someone that's trying to circumvent the Constitution and trying to create more power for themselves. And who's using a whole new thing like a Elon Musk. When that motherfucker gave the Nazi salute, he told you what the fuck was up. Why am I not that alarmed about it? I'm a dude of a certain age, and maybe that shit ain't gonna affect me that much, and that At the end of the day, I probably could always pass for white. At the end of the day, if I had to be fucking white, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to my fucking hair, and I'll just deny all you motherfuckers. Goddamn me. But when that motherfucker did Sieg Heil, that's what the fuck that shit means. He went Sieg Heil. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit, this motherfucker right here from South Africa. From South Africa doing Sieg Heil. I know what the fuck that means. That was an allegiance to Hitler. Heil Hitler. You all seen the fucking movies? Y'all watched Hogan's Heroes? I'm not looking at the chat. Sieg Heil, motherfucker. Did that shit don't fucking alarm everybody? Got my Jewish brothers and sisters run like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. So Kanye, shout out to my man Kanye. See, now I'm feeling good. I'm in the flow, man. Share this shit out. Let me talk my shit. I can talk way more about than these motherfuckers on YouTube. Some of my observations of the shit that's going on in the world. So Kanye's off his meds again, and Kanye said, now I understand Kanye when I don't understand him. Kanye said Hitler was fresh. Kanye be up like I do, probably getting high on something, watching them motherfucking Nazi documentaries. They got some cold ones. I think it's on Netflix in color. He said Hitler was fresh. What he's saying was Hitler was sharp. That Hitler had his uniform down. And Hitler had his uniform down. When that motherfucker's at the Buddhist garden, that shit, his shit up in the fucking mountains, and he got on that white fucking jacket, and his fucking Nazi arm, and that motherfucking hat with his fucking pants to matching, that's what Kanye's talking about. That the motherfucker's fresh. Yes, he's fucking fresh. When he said, I'm a Nazi, he's gonna catch hell for that shit. They're gonna start putting his deals again. They're gonna start putting his deals again. This stupid motherfucker talking shit like he did 2 years ago and lost hundreds of millions of dollars in deals and contracts and is ostracized. Got back on his medication. The motherfucker's bipolar. He's a genius, but he's also bipolar. He gets back on his medication, he's cool. He gets off his medication, and he starts saying fucking stupid shit that offends Jewish people, and Jewish people are the people that he does business with in the clothing industry, the sponsor industry, the music industry, where Jews have power and control. Or the bankers. How come Elon Musk ain't catching the same fucking heat? How come Elon Musk, who has government contracts, he is NASA. The government gives him millions and millions of dollars so that he can fly them fucking rockets up into the thing. Now, believe me, he's doing a hell of a job. He can fly. When I was a little boy, that was a big deal when them fucking Apollo shit used to go up. And when they go up, when they come down, they don't know where the motherfucker's gonna land. That capsule just hits the water somewhere. That motherfucking Musk, they're flying that shit up with SpaceX. They're flying it up in the fucking air. It's traveling around, and then it comes, lands right on the spot. So technology has improved. But Kanye's gonna catch hell and lose millions of dollars. Who elected Musk to anything? A fucking not motherfucker said Sieg Heil. What the fuck? Somebody needs to speak up about this shit. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Support Trump if you want to, but we don't need any fucking dictators. We doesn't need a third term. Look, if his policies end up doing good for the country, because they may, I don't know. I have my suspicions that he's out for the billionaires. because he probably is. But if his policies help, you know, Lester and Esther polyester, the average American, then it's not a bad thing. I'm open-minded to that. Then why can't his policies, or these policies, why can't they just be continued by another candidate? Why does it have to be him with the policies? What the fuck are they talking about, a fucking third term? Cult of personality is a motherfucker. You got Christians. You got Christians, the Republican right Christians voting and representing for a motherfucker that's fucking immoral as fuck. It says to women, just grab him by the pussy. Just grab him by the pussy. Who's going outside of his marriage to buy pussy from a porn star. Then lying about it. Man, they tried to nail Bill Clinton to the cross from getting some head from Monica Lewinsky. They nailed him to the cross and impeached him. The Senate just didn't follow through. They impeached him. They called him everything. He was the most, and that was a time where America's economy was booming. There was a surplus. There wasn't the debt there was now. The economy was booming. Now there's trillions of dollars in debt. People blame Biden. Damn, gas is up. And this is up. Do you know why the price of the inflation went up so much with Biden? And it seems like Biden's responsible. Those were Trump's policies. It takes about 2 years for an influx of money in the economy to show up as inflation. Adding $600 on everybody's unemployment check during COVID. Giving away hundreds and millions of dollars in PPP loans. It's economics 101. You don't have to be a fucking genius. How do I know this? Because I read it. I read it when I read about quantitative easing when Obama was president. And we expected huge. What quantitative easing was is that the federal government was giving millions and millions of dollars to the banks, to the investment banks, for them to put into the economy to stop the shit from collapsing. And it actually worked. And you expected inflation. That's what props up the housing market and the stock market. And that's basically what separates the haves from the have-nots in this country. If you own stocks and own a home, particularly in some of your upper markets, you're like, I'm doing just fine. Everything's cool. I don't care about the people. And you know what? It is sad, and I'm part of it. We care about what's happening with us, and you don't take the time to care about what's happening with others. Now, there are also a lot of kind people that help out people that are struggling and having a hard time. But the majority of people just drive past those homeless people. See them in the street living in tents. And a whole lot of them are on drugs. And a whole lot of them are mentally ill. But shouldn't we try to look after them before we're giving billions of dollars for motherfuckers to fight a goddamn war? Some Russians? Some Ukrainians? or to have military bases all over the world to protect corporate interests. The United States has military bases all over the world to protect the flow of oil, to protect trade routes. It's really about the flow of oil, the lifeblood of what makes everything tick. The world is the largest commodity in the world. I got people talking about this shit. Gas prices are high, and it has to do with oil. Gas and oil are two separate fucking things. The reason why gas prices are so fucking high is because the gas, the oil companies, the ones that produce the gas, they're crooked as fucking profit and greedy as hell. But secondly, there's no new refineries being built. There could be a glut of oil, and if you can't turn it into gas, check it. Google. They're not building new refineries, they're building new prisons. Check over the past 20 years. Ask Google how many new prisons were built in the past 25 years, the past 30 years. Then ask Google how many new oil refineries were built in the past 25 years. The people in power are dangerous. No one elected Elon Musk to shit. This motherfucker is closing down these departments. You know, who the fuck is he? You know the other thing about him? He loses money with a lot of his shit. He's just got funding from the government. That shit ain't gonna make him popular in San Francisco. And he gets high. Hold on. He just don't get high, smoke a little weed, and drink a beer. This motherfucker's in these fucking meetings. What's up, Rod? This motherfucking Musk is kicking it with his boys in his fucking headquarter meetings, and they're smoking hash. They're taking ecstasy. They're snorting cocaine. They getting high like they partying like rock stars. Probably takes mushrooms. Lots of people take mushrooms. I don't fuck with no mushrooms. Ricardo Blesiano is not stupid. They're entrusting shit to a motherfucker, man. That's worse. Man, I always said they ain't gonna never elect no half nigga who admits to smoking weed and snorting cocaine, whose middle name is Hussein. That nigga right there, they ain't gonna never elect him. Sure enough, they elected that motherfucker. A chocolate-covered white boy. A chocolate-covered white boy. While I'm a vanilla bean-covered nigga. You know, Obama's one of my peers, man. We're right around the same age. We were in Los Angeles at the same time. Obama had a deadbeat black daddy. An African daddy that had 15 kids, that after he was 2 years old only met with him once. Bought him a basketball when he was about 9 or 10 years old. Other than that, he didn't see his daddy. He was raised by his white mother, bless her heart, his Indonesian Muslim stepfather, where he has half-sisters, that's his sister. Sasha and Malia have Asian, Indonesian cousins. Did you know that? They're first cousins. I don't want to get sidetracked, but I get sidetracked. I remember when he was first getting elected, we were watching that shit online, and I was on a message board. They're like, who them Asian girls? I said, that's their family, that's those girls' first cousins. How that is? I'm like, did you motherfuckers read this goddamn book? Don't you know any fucking thing? His mother had another baby with the dude. That's the woman. I don't know her name. I can't forget her name. You can look up her name. She's Indonesian and white. She got with another Indonesian dude. Those are Sasha Malia's first cousins. But Obama was raised by his white mother and then mostly by his white grandparents that are from the Midwest. Traditional Midwest white American values. He grew up in Hawaii. Smoking weed. He had a gang in high school called the Chum Gang. All they did was smoke weed. Came to Los Angeles, went to Occidental College. So basically what I'm saying, this is a man on the outside who's biracial, who looks like a black man, but he's culturally a white person. That's the truth. His daddy in that culture was nowhere around. And if he was around, that was a totally different culture than American black culture. His daddy was from Kenya. Daddy was also a brilliant man. He went to Harvard. Me? My mother's black. My father's white. I was raised by my black mother. My uncles, my aunts, my cousins, the ones that I know, they're all black. Did I know the white side of my family? Yeah. Do I know them very, very well? My first cousins I knew pretty well. I mean, I would see them. I knew of each other. I'd come out there. We never ignored them. Whenever we went to New York, we'd go visit them. Not all the time, but I'd go visit them. So my experience is different. You can't not judge a motherfucking book by its fucking cover. I just always thought that was interesting. Because people are so quick to make determinations from the outside, not knowing anything of anybody's history. And I'm just not just talking about me. Seek motherfucking higher. Man, if you are not alarmed by that and are worried about what's going on in the B sector, that this did this and that happened this, and you got this motherfucker just popped out to seek higher. Yikes. Yikes. Warning. 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 That's danger, Will Robinson. Danger like a motherfucker. What good comes from a motherfucker giving a Nazi salute? Why do they ostracize and cut all types of business deals? When I say cut, stop business deals, companies totally fucking denounce Kanye when he goes off on one of his fucking bipolar rants talking about Hitler was French and I'm a Nazi. Whereas this other motherfucker that's giving the fucking Nazi signs is giving the keys to the United States government. Tell me that. Is that racism? What's the difference? Besides Kanye being bipolar and a nutcase sometimes when he's not taking his medication, he needs to be medicated. As compared to a motherfucker that you know is on drugs. Not just smoking weed. If you do all the drugs that Elon Musk does, he's probably tried all kinds of shit. He's probably smoked PCP. He's probably shot heroin. He's probably done all this shit to experiment. What's up, Magnum? He's probably done all this shit to experiment. That motherfucker, man. I need to read more about that motherfucker. The richest man in the goddamn world getting high than a motherfucker. That got next to fucking got next to fucking Trump and probably told Trump, listen, I'll get you that third term. Just let me do what I need to do. They said he's got access to the fucking Medi-Cal. That they're opening up not Medi-Cal, the Medicare rolls. Shit, trillions of dollars. And I'm getting to the age where that shit may benefit me. Instead of spending 475, but you know how long I spent 475 a month to have health coverage? When it went all the way up from two and a quarter years ago and not even using it. Why aren't they writing in editorials in the newspaper that I'm alarmed that Elon Musk is doing Nazi signs? On TMZ, they're telling you about Kanye West. How powerful is he? Well, I guess Kanye West influences the youth. He ain't as powerful as Elon Musk. You got people protesting in the streets in California, waving fucking Mexican flags. You should be waving American flags. You should be trying to assimilate. This did used to be Mexico. Because they don't like the ICE agents clamping down. And apparently they're aggressive. Why aren't people in the streets like, hold on? We've got this dude we haven't even fucking elected. Now there's some sites on YouTube where I see folks in their 30s and their 40s like, no, this is wrong. Something's wrong here. But it's not the, more people are talking. Or we should watch this. Shit, in Germany, I think it's illegal to be a Nazi. A fucking Nazi? You know, it's funny that they're doing that now. Right now, about all the World War II vets are dead. So the majority of the people, not just the vets, but the majority of the people, listen to me now, the majority of the people that were alive during World War II and the 30s that watched what the Nazis did from their conquest of the world to them exterminating 6 million or so Jews and others. And when I say and others, they exterminated Slavic people, they exterminated retarded people, they were trying to cull the race. They were trying to cull the human race. Which means they wanted to get rid of people that were too short, too fat, not the characteristics that they didn't want. So all of them are dead now. And now, isn't that funny? And then now you have somebody that's reintroducing the shit. That gave you a sign. And you know what? He didn't do that intentionally. He did that shit. That was a knee-jerk reaction. What's up, North Carolina? What's up, homie? My man. And ain't nobody kicking up no goddamn dust. But if you watch TMZ, they talking about Kanye's bipolar, needing medication ass, still a genius, talking about he's a Nazi. And Hitler was fresh. I knew just what he mean when he said Hitler was fresh. He's dressed fresh. I despise and oppose Nazis and what they stand for. But the way that he moved, yeah, he moved like he was that nigga. The same way Trump. There were black people in Germany at that time. They don't talk about that. I'm sure there were. And I'm sure a few of them might have caught an oven too. Man, I've seen too many documentaries, man. That should give me nightmares. I don't like watching them, but I watched them. And my mother made sure that we knew about that shit. Not just about slavery, but we learned about the Holocaust too. And when I hear people talk, you know, particularly from the Nation of Islam, don't throw your 6 million in my. What did Farrakhan say? And I like Farrakhan, but I don't have to agree with everything that he says. He said, "Don't throw your 6 million in my face when we lost 100 million in the Middle Passage." Man, human suffering is human fucking suffering. You know, human suffering is human suffering. I've worked with people when I was youngster. I used to work in Neiman Marcus in Beverly Hills. When I was young, I was 18 or 19. I worked down there in the shipping department. In fact, I ran the shipping department, which ain't much. It is much. I ran the shipping department, and there was a lady that worked there with us that had a tattoo on her arm. And the tattoo, she was a very nice lady. I think her name was Edith, Jewish lady. And she had been in a concentration camp. My mother had a lot of friends in New York when we lived in New York that were Jewish, and she went to school with them. And they would talk about the relatives that they lost. When that lady showed the tattoo, I was like, whoa, because I knew what it meant. Can you imagine living through the Holocaust or living through slavery? And here it is. They've elected this dude. Who the person that he puts in charge of shit, in charge of a lot. It's like they're giving Musk open keys to the government. Look to see where you can save us money. Or here, what do you think needs to be done? And you want to know something? It might not be that bad of an idea to have a successful businessman try to tighten up some of the waste that's in a lot of these programs and a lot of these agencies. Okay? But this dude is on some other shit. He's giving Sieg Heil signs. Oh. What Hitler did and what Trump did is similar, is that you swore an allegiance to Hitler. You didn't swear an allegiance to the Nazi Party. Everybody swore an allegiance to Hitler. You know what's scary? It's not scary. I don't even know if I'll be alive to see it. Is look at how tall, and I'd say handsome, Trump's son is, Barron. You know that dude, you know he's like 19 or 18, and he's like 6'7", 6'8". He's got a look on his fucking face. Kind of smug. And he's been around for a long time. You know, an amazing thing? Yeah, an amazing thing. Here it is, Trump. Been wealthy for years. Not as rich as he says, but wealthy. Very wealthy. And he's been able to keep all of his kids in camp. Usually when there's wealth, you know, there's children that are rebels, that are hippies. Everybody's in camp. And I believe they do what he says. I said him tell that little boy, listen, no smoking, no drinking. I don't think he said, doesn't say no cussing, but he tells him that from a kid. No smoking, no drinking, no drugs. You see the reports of the shit the Democrats have been doing, wasting their money? Like that idiot Marcus Jordan, he has to do from North Carolina. Yeah, there's waste. There's waste. The bureaucracies are a pain in the ass. They say the federal government has more civil servants that are black. You're like, well, there ain't really nothing wrong with that, because other than that, they wouldn't get picked up or hired by the private sector. The private sector wouldn't have jobs. Let's see what you guys are saying. Who did I vote for? Magnum, damn. It says that black people in Germany. Facts. Ricardo Luciano is not stupid, my man. You're in your clouds listening. All right, get your rest, right? Oh, fucking Leonard, the Clyde Diva fan. Nigga talk behind my back. But Clyde Diva roast me. Motherfucker, I give you a pass day. Clyde Diva roast me, that motherfucker cheering her along. Leonard been always been a regular for years. I've been seeing Leonard around for regular. Clyde Diva's roasting him. He's like, yeah, fuck that motherfucker. I'll be like, damn, this is YouTube for you. Fuck that motherfucker. People are hella slow. Fuck that motherfucker. Oh, shit. You right, Clyde. Clyde roast a nigga for nothing. Clyde roast you. Clyde just never took to me too much. Nigga attend all your shows, laugh, be loving it. And then you know how often you see that shit? And it happens to everybody. I hear people complain about it. Here it is, they motherfuckers that give you money, motherfuckers that kick it with you, enjoy your fucking show. You see them someplace else where you getting roasted. They're like, get that motherfucker. Get that motherfucker. How can you not help feel a little bit of a way like that? Like you literally are smiling in my fucking face. And when someone's throwing stones at me, you over there cheering them on. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm alarmed about Elon Musk. I will not be buying a Tesla. And I'll be glad when people start to speak out on this motherfucker. Why you got a fucking chance to speak out? I'm doing my part, I guess. I'm doing my part. Why isn't everybody up in arms? You know why? Time has passed. People in their 20s and 30s and maybe even 40s don't see the danger in a dude giving a Nazi salute. I remember growing up, years. The big day was like the day that was the day that'll live in infamy. The big day that they memorialized was December 7th. That was the day that the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor early on the Sunday morning. Lit that shit up. Killed 3,000 people. Quiet, beautiful Sunday morning. Them motherfuckers got busy. Wow. Started world, put the United States, December 7th, 1941. You know, they don't talk about that much when it comes around. I mean, it's also around. Now, they still talk about September the 11th. Still talk about September the 11th. And you know what they don't mention, hardly mention at all? Which was some cold-blooded shit. What about the Oklahoma City bombings? October, what was that? April 19th? Somebody look it up. April 19th, 1995. Is that the correct date? Better watch out, man. Cold with my dates. What was the date of the Oklahoma City bombings? Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols. Somebody look that up. Anyone? Anyone? The Weather Underground too. Yeah, they were the SDS, the Students for Democratic Society. The Weather Underground was from the 60s. Yeah, they were revolutionaries back then. The Black Panthers were revolutionaries. Interesting time. Interesting time to live through even when you were a kid. I had leftist parents. Way to the left. Way to the left. Peace and Freedom Party members. Way to the left. Way to the left. And I watched my father go full circle. He hated Trump, but he went full circle. He came back around. My mother died when she was 50, but she was starting to evolve a bit. No, not really. No, not really. Not like my dad. My dad flipped all the way around. Still liberal, but not a complete liberal. I say they were hippies. They weren't hippies. Maybe we were hippies. There were always books around when I was a kid. Trump definitely was a Democrat. He definitely was a Democrat in favor of abortion. And he's always supported democratic, you know what? As you get older, you get more conservative. He found his niche market. They figured it out. White Americans are afraid. Of not being the majority in this country anymore. Black people, yeah, we can handle them. We can deal with them. But these Latins, these Mexicans, the way they're coming into all over the country and populating and repopulating, let me tell you something. They'll make their presence known quick. In 20 years. 2004, 2005, I was still in LA. And I had a nice cleaning lady. And when I say nice, clean everything in your house. Fold your clothes, and they'd be smelling good like Downy. And they would cook me something. Cook me some soup or some enchiladas, and I would like that. That's just like an extra thing, you know? They cook you some real live good Mexican food. Well, anyway, long story short, she said, I want to tell you I'm leaving now. We're leaving. We're leaving Los Angeles. I can't do the work anymore. I said, can you refer me somebody? She said, yeah, well, maybe you call my sister. I said, where are you going? She said, we're going to Nebraska. My husband got a job in Nebraska. I'm like, Nebraska? And that was the start of, and that maybe wasn't the start, but that was part of the wave of Mexicans, or undocumented, because I'm pretty sure they were undocumented. That shit don't matter to me. It didn't matter to me when you get someone to clean your house. You just don't want them to break your shit or steal your shit. You want them to do a good job. And we're not charged too much. I need a cleaning lady now. But that was like the start of the wave where people were leaving Los Angeles and probably leaving Texas because life in LA for them was hard. You know, they working their ass off and living in a fucking barrio with dope all in the goddamn streets. And the Mala Salvatrucha and the 18 and the Westlaws with fucking Latin gangs running the goddamn streets, extorting the motherfucking paisas. You know, the paisas are like the immigrants. The immigrants, as compared to the other ones that have been here for a while. And the gangs take advantage of and rob the paisas because they don't have no recourse. The little dude I used to buy weed from is the truth. His name was Little Exit on Rampart and 6 in LA. That motherfucker was 13, 14 years old and he controlled half of the block. Little Exit. Little Exit, he was controlling the weed, and they used to sell acid hits. I never fuck with none of that. But they were letting him run it because he was running it. And Little Exit had this shit going on. I didn't see Little Exit for like 4 or 5 years. I bumped to him one day and he was all grown up. I'm like, what's up, Little Exit? He said, what's up, man? I said, where you been? He said, man, I've been in juvenile jail, man. He said, for what? He said, for robbing the paisas. I was like, you was doing good with your little selling weed and shit. He said, yeah, man. I work all day and I make $60, $70. He said, if I rob a paisa, I make 1,000. I rob 2 or 3 paisas. Oh, they're showing Musk now on TV. SpaceX. He said, I rob a paisa. I said, you got time to do it. He said, you ain't going to be doing it no more. I'm going to be selling weed again. But the paisas, you know, you can tell. They come and work. They work and then they get like a hotel room or a little apartment and 7 of them sleep in the hotel room. And they just look like little, you know, some of them be from Guatemala. He just made me laugh. He said, man, you could just see him, man. He said, he said, when I see one now, I feel like robbing them. I feel like robbing them. Oh, shit.
On a marriage proposal, only she remembered.
He proposed to me on the Indian and then forgot.
Man, my remote control for the TV, it got wet and it's not working. And I think the batteries are fucked up. So I ordered these 2 little remote controls that are supposed to go with the LG TV. And I put the batteries in them and it won't work. So I'm hoping I ordered some new batteries and they'll be here today. I'm hoping the new batteries will work because the shit they make you go through to get another remote control, which is under warranty, even if you fuck it up. They almost expect you to get it wet. And it looks like the same damn thing. It is the same thing. But they said you're supposed to take the batteries out right away. So hopefully when these new batteries come, it'll work. So I've been limited to channels. As long as I'm going to be able to watch the Super Bowl tomorrow and all the pregame shit. Because I'm definitely going to get it. I'm definitely into it. Definitely into it. What's going on with you guys? Oh, shit. What's up with you, North Carolina, man? What, you got a life on us? You don't be on YouTube as much. That's good. Working out, I'm sure. Found a life. Or you be in another part. You be over there with the pimps. Man, it's hectic over here, man. I'm blended with this beef sector, man, with the Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Nasty, man. I'm having to roast these bitches, boy. It knocked me out the algorithm. They got sick of me. The numbers are way down. And there's a whole lot of people that have been disrespectful, man. I got a list, and I'm checking it twice. And they be like taunting me. I'm like, man, you'll see. You can't bring yourself to watch the Super Bowl. The Commanders were so close. You mean the Redskins? They were close, and they looked like they would beat the Eagles the way they played so well in that playoff game before the championship. How they call them the Commanders that quick just kills me. Hell to the Redskins. You're working doubles plus overtime, trying to stay consistent in the gym. I'm going to ask you what you do. You don't have to tell me here. Double shifts? She's saving your money. Save your money. Save your money. You'll be your best friend. When nobody else is around, your money keeps you safe and sound. They're talking about Elon Musk. What are they saying?
Errol, by moving to Canada, the relationship with their father would later end completely after he had a child with his own stepdaughter. Could you ever envision a day where that relationship's able to be repaired?
It really doesn't occur to me.
But once in North America, the
Yeah, it is.
Musk brothers were focused on forging their own path.
Man, I talked this motherfucker up, and they're talking his fucking history. His father's being interviewed by, he hates his father. His father had a fucking child with his own stepdaughter. Man, that's some sick shit. That's some fucking, some Woody Allen shit. What is wrong with motherfuckers? What is wrong with motherfuckers? Of all the women that are there in the world, the woman that you marry or that you get with, her daughter is what's fucking attractive to you? If that ain't fucking grooming, I don't know what is. I don't know why they're not on Woody Allen's ass. Woody Allen's a brilliant fucking director, though. Some of the movies are so fucking funny, some of that shit that goes on. Buy your house, that's the best thing to do. As in the days of Noah. That's right. God said, I don't like this shit that I created, man. These motherfuckers is fucked up. I let them do what they want to do, and they stabbing each other in the back. They're mean, they're jealous, they steal, they're envious. They're fucking nasty. These motherfuckers are the worst. I don't even like what I did, Even if that is a myth, and it's probably a myth, but it just shows human nature. They have to make things unfashionable. Motherfuckers are naturally mean and nasty. That's why the internet is the way that it is. You're seeing people, acting anonymously. Morgan Freeman was smashing his step-granddaughter and her boyfriend found out and deleted her. His step-granddaughter. Shit, I had step-grandparents. One of them I love. Oh, Henry. I didn't know that about him. Yeah, buy you a house. Shit, even North Carolina, them houses is $300,000 and $400,000 now. They're only gonna go up. A lot of people are moving to North Carolina. I wish they bring the name back. They're not. They made such a fuss to change it. The cold shit, Kaiser Soze, and I think I know who you are. I saw you somewhere in the original Black Sector. Is the Dan Snyder. Sold the motherfuckers. Could never do nothing with them. And he spent big money. He hired Steve Spurrier. He spent big money. And now he got rid of them and sold them, or sold a good chunk of them. And now they start to fucking win. They say he's bitter as fuck about it. Oh, that's who it is. I knew who it was. I know who it was. Why are you fucking with Miss Mo, Prom? Why are you fucking with Miss Mo? How you join up with them motherfuckers? Let me tell you something. Snyder was trash. He spent plenty of money. He bought him when he was a young man. I forgot what he did. Was he in the internet shit too? I know Mark Cuban was. Where did Dan Snyder get his money from? Why you? How you? Let me tell you something. Kaiser Sose died, stabs all of her people in the back, nigga. Watch that. Let me tell you what she did, and this is the God's honest truth. I swear to God, this is what she did, man. So I started doing shows after I let ZX. ZX wanted to kill them. He didn't want to kill them. ZX, they hated each other, as you know. But ZX wanted to ride by their house. He called me one night. He said, yeah, man, I'm going to go by a in them's house, and I'm going to go shoot up the block and go shoot their house up. I'm like, man, no, don't go do no shit like that. You know, I'm always going to talk somebody down, talking about going on a fucking stupid shit like that. Don't go do no shit like that. That's how much they hated each other. So when me and ZX fell out, they came around, right? Both her and her fucking husband, right? And they're like, you know, I was doing some numbers then. You know, it was an up-and-coming show. People want to hear from me. So, not like now. I guess they tired of hearing from me and I talk too much. But whatever. This God's honest truth, nigga. You better watch your motherfucking back fucking with them people. This is a warning. I tried to give you a warning the other day, but this is the truth. Go solo. You don't need them. So she's like, I want to be your co-host. I'm thinking I don't really want a co-host. I didn't say that, but I was just being polite. I'm happy to have someone that's interested in me and my show. They would come listen to the show. She gave me her phone number. I never called, but one day I decided to call after I saw her make this bell pepper soup. And bell pepper soup is fucking amazing. It's some fucking delicious ass soup. You gotta be strong enough to stand on your own. I am. Well, that's not everybody. Check it out. Listen to me, Kaiser Sose. So I asked her about the bell pepper soup, and she gives me the thing, and I start talking about the bell pepper soup, and people start doing it. So I've got more friendly. Plus, she would be fun. She'd be friendly. She started giving me information about the people that were in her chat. She gave me information on Michelle 25, who I did not like because they were with Vic. Listen to me now. What's up, sweet life? Listen to me. I'm telling you the truth. Michelle 25 and Will, they were with Vic. So when I was with ZX and I was roasting Vic, they're talking shit about me. I don't even know them. I don't even know them. I knew who she was. She's like, oh yeah, you're a legend. You're a legend. I didn't know him from nothing. And they would be going in on me in Vic's chat. So she gave me information on them, that, you know, that Will was stealing her weed. And these are her longtime people, homie. This is the truth. Then she started giving me information on the mayor. And the mayor just had an attitude like he thought he was somebody. And, you know, I'm going to chop you down to pieces, you know, for the fuck of it. So, the mayor, you laughing already. So the mayor, she told me that he had an identical twin brother that was gay. I'm like, what? I said fraternal or identical? She said identical twins. She said, get that motherfucker, Beasley. She's smiling to him every day in her chat. He thinks that's his friend. So I start taking shots at him, and then I put up a fucking picture of an embryo. This is the truth. I put up the picture of an embryo, how it divides, and how identical twins are made. And I said, look, we've got evidence here that the mayor is a genetic fag. Okay, sweet life. That the mayor is a genetic fag. He's a genetic homosexual, and just want everybody to be aware of it. That bitch ass nigga got so motherfucking. So meanwhile, when I'm doing that shit, Diet was dying, crying, laughing. She would call me and said, she had my number at this time. She would call me and be like, oh, that be, she said, I sent you $20. and I'm gonna get my friend down in New Orleans. She said she's gonna send you $20. She said, God damn it, you put up that fucking chart. We laughing so hard. My husband's laughing so hard. She said, you one crazy motherfucker, boy. She said, this shit's too goddamn fucking funny. The mayor was her friend. The mayor thought this was his friend. This is the truth. I swear to God, this is the truth. So the mayor, being the bitch ass nigga that he is, he calls Diane and says, you cool with Beasley? Tell him to stop. Tell him to stop. So she would tell me, I said, you bitch ass nigga, don't be calling Diane. I threw her right into the bus. Don't be calling Diane and telling her to stop. I'm just going to do it more. And he's still trying to be arrogant about it. I'm just going to do it fucking more. And man, it was bringing the house down. Not only was it bringing the house down, the word was spreading. So fucking Henny Wire started going in on him, started calling him Skittles, you know, the rainbow colored candy. And then all of the black chicks was asking him about being gay. So, you know, because I'm pushing my line. So then he called Misunderstood. I used to talk to Misunderstood on a regular basis. She says, why is the mayor calling me trying? And they're laughing, man. Bitches ain't shit. They're his friends. Misunderstood said, you driving the mayor crazy. He's calling me saying, you cool with Beasley. Get him to stop. Get him to stop. So I know this motherfucker's weak. Begging them to get some woman to get me to stop. Ain't no woman gonna make me stop, nigga. I got a hit, and you just got to get rolled on. I hope you're listening, Kaiser Soze. You cool. You and Motion make up. Or at least go peace. Don't be down with them because she'll set you up the same way. The mayor had done nothing to her except be you know, and she threw them all under the bus. She threw Michelle 25 under the bus. She threw, go ask Will. So she's doing that shit, and I ain't got no problem with she's throwing these people under the bus and giving me information. I told Michelle 25's whole story about how Will, after he got out of jail, he showed up unannounced at her house, and he lived with her for a little while. She stole his weed, and she put him out. He was sleeping outside in the bushes for 3 days. So it gets to the point where Diet tries to clean up her mess and saying she was being cool with this mayor. She said, well, the mayor's my friend. They turned on you, champ. No rules after that. You would never lap your own vomit up like some. I'm not sure who turned on you. But that ain't the Miss Mo I know. But let me just tell you this shit. Just to watch your back with these people. You don't need these motherfuckers. They will set you up for kicks. They will set you up for kicks. So check it out. So she started getting friendly with the mayor again. I'm like, what are you doing? You switching up on me now? She said, I want both of you to be my friends. I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay, whatever. So I made a little tiny bit of distance. So another time I talked to her, not that long after, and she said, hey, I'd have whooped your ass, Beasley. I said, what you talking about? She said, I'd have whooped your ass and everything, you know, coming in between me and the mayor's friendship. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You the one that gave me information on him. She said, you know, we can get you too, you know. And then she said, Theodore. I'm like, that's my legal name. You mean to tell me you motherfuckers is doxing me? We ain't never had no goddamn problem? And you guys is right. That's what you doing? So as soon as she told me that, I'm like, oh, it's on, bitch. So I do a show, light it up, and told the truth. That Diet's a dirty ass bitch, and it's the truth. She's a dirty ass bitch. She gave me these people information in her fucking camp, and I roasted them, and she's giving me fucking money to do it so that she can have a fucking laugh. She didn't do shit because she thought I did have recordings. It's on an old phone. And I could still get the recordings if I gave a fuck. Where the recordings were her telling me to do this shit and what to do and how to do it and this. So she didn't say shit because she knew I had her checkmated. Time passes. She tells her husband time passes. The mayor knows because he fell out with her. When I was dead, I watched him do a show. She said, Diet, that's it. I ain't fucking with you no more, Diet. Because you gave Beasley you gave a motherfucker like Beasley information on me and my brother, him being gay and everything, and he used it and caused all that fucking problem. I ain't fucking with you no more. Next thing I know, they're friends again. Go figure. Go figure. People get over it. They're friends again. But then Diet's whole thing is, I lied on her. I lied on her. I didn't lie on you, bitch. I told the truth on you. Bitch. Bald-headed ass punk, bitch. And y'all pull the best move you can do. Dig up shit, gonna call my niece and do all this other shit and threaten this shit. Man, I'm fucking you up. And I haven't even played dirty with you. I got your mother, I got a picture. I know your mother's fucking name. And yeah, I called the police on you too, bitch ass motherfucker. You waving guns around. You a PTSD vet. You wave guns around, you get fucking charges. You get felony charges because that's a fucking felony to wave guns around and make fucking threats. Yes, the police come visit you when you waving guns around and you make threats. You might have went to Ford that day and shot up everything at fucking Ford. Who's to say you still won't? Unhinged ass motherfucker. Yeah, when I was dead. Back when I was dead. Back when I was dead. That's all I'm saying, man. They don't give a fuck about you, dude. You don't need them. If you're going to fight with Miss Mo, go fight with Miss Mo. Just you. You don't need no support from them because they ain't no support. They ain't got your back, dude. Especially you got a history of... They do not have your back. And the people that I mentioned, Michelle, 25, and Will, go ask Will Intensive. You know, that died, she did me dirty. She did me dirty. She did me real dirty. And they know the shit. They know the shit. That Michelle's still 20, she's still mad with her drunk. Not only is Michelle 25 a drunk, she's a drunk on pills. So she's one of them people that go, well, you know, the fucking, I'm talking about. She talks like that. Hold on, let's see here. I got Mo started. You just watched him lie to you like you haven't seen or known what happened and what has happened. I don't know who turned on you. Well, it's the same story. It's the same story. That Michelle and Will shit was gold, especially you was doing the accent. Yeah. Oh, shit. Di told me all their information. That motherfucker stole her weed and did this. I know when she was hearing the story, she was saying, what the fuck? That's what you get? That should have taught you a lesson for being a groupie. For being a groupie ass bitch. You gonna defend Vic. And the shit going on with me and Vic predates you. Thought you were down with Vic. When I was roasting Will for being in jail, for being a dumbass, not having tags on his car, and you spent $800 for a fucking rent, you stupid motherfucker. You stupid motherfucker. You jackass. Did Vic bail him out? No, that Rizzo dude did. Died and put a quarter in on the raising of bailing them out. All right, so check it out. Fast forward. So when the word hit that I had died, my phone started blowing up, right? I wasn't fucking with nobody. I'm like, fuck all these YouTube people. And some people I was pretty close with, you know? You know, that really were close associates. You know, friend types. Types, because a lot of them gossiped about me when I was gone. You know, and I found, well, that's another story. But I decided to back up from everybody, that I couldn't trust nobody because I couldn't. So I'm going to protect myself, and I'm going to cut off this whole motherfucking thing. I died too. Yeah, Vic put it out that I died. He found my father's obituary, and I had backed off this shit. Sometimes, when you've been in deep like I am, you got to just back off of it. Plus, my computer gets hacked. I died too. You know, I died too. Yeah, I died. So they said I was dead. So check it out. Some people were calling me. No one that I wanted to call me, but people were calling me, and I was just ignoring the calls, except for one person. I'm like, I'm not gonna respond to it, right? I'm not responding to it. You know, what's my famous line? Not my famous line. I don't give a fuck what these people think. I don't care if they think that I'm dead. Think that I'm dead, whatever. I'm not faking no death. Vic found my father's obituary. And it was obvious that the date that the person died, I had done a show since then and made comments since then. But since I was gone for a while, people thought I was dead. Diet called me laughing. I heard you was dead, motherfucker. Well, rest in peace, motherfucker. I'm like, this bitch is happy that I'm dead. I was like, okay. I was like, dang, you happy that I'm dead? This is real talk, dude. Hey, motherfucker. I heard you was dead. Did you die, Beasley, on us? Oh, shit. Oh, shit, you died. You died. It's too bad you did if you ever get this bitch. I'm like, this bitch is over here laughing that I was dead. I was like, that's pretty fucked up. Just because I roasted you. So when I come back, a year and change later, accidentally, you know, I got ZX and Buddy Lee chasing me all around, and Di says, oh, baby, Beasley, I love you. You know I love you. I'm like, bitch, do not love bomb me with that shit, bitch. You called me and left a message. Most motherfuckers sent a text or called and didn't say nothing and got the message that whatever it was, I'm not returning no calls. You know, you should have got the message. I guess everyone took it personal. Because we were cool. We were cool. I'm a cool motherfucker. We were cool. But she said, oh, Beasley, I love you, love you. I said, bitch, love me, my motherfucking ass. Bitch, you laughed when I thought I was dead. And she tried to gaslight you like you don't know what the fuck's going on. You know? Try to gaslight you. No, I'm just happy that you alive and this and that and the other. And I knew that you wasn't dead and this and that. I'm like, whatever, bitch. And I came around there a couple times. Then she came on my show one day just to be disruptive in the chat. Like, I'm just going to troll. I'm just going to do what I want to do. I'm just going to troll. I'm like, no. And I roasted her for putting Michelle's information out there and doing this and that and the other. Then Michelle called her out and she went on fucking Clyde Diva's show and got embarrassed again. I need a receipt. I need a receipt. That's what she was saying. I need a receipt. I need a receipt. And Clyde Diva's like, whatever. I think, you know, there was no receipt. But yeah, Michelle was saying, I know you didn't, Diet. Beasley knew things that I only told you. You know, even that drunk, drugged out piece of shit knew, because even she knew that where the betrayal came from. So after that, then they all started, they were conspiring against me. So she told her husband, this is what she told Sam, because Sam was usually reasonable, and I didn't think that he would just tell her to shut up and leave Beasley alone. He bought into it and said, Beasley lied on me. Beasley lied on me. He hit me. Listen to me, Kaja Soze. Them people ain't shit. It's worse than him just saying nigga. It's way worse than that. These motherfuckers is pure, disingenuous, fake, phony motherfuckers that put everybody in the popcorn machine. And I was a good friend. They were begging, oh, be my co-host. Bitch, what I need you. Then I even would try to be on the show with her, and she's loud and drunk and obnoxious. And I'm thinking, bitch, what the fuck I need to allow? Shut up, bitch, when I'm talking. You know, it's my fucking show anyway. I'd have to put her to the side. Then the dumb bitch was blocking people. Motherfucker just gave me $20. A few people that had just donated, and they get blocked. I'm Right, Diet, what the fuck you doing blocking these people? Leave these people alone. Don't be friends with Diva. Like I've been friends with Diva for a long time. Before you. Why don't you guys work this shit out? Ain't got shit to do with me. The problem was her. The problem was her. She ain't shit. That's a lying ass, drunk, 211 punk bitch with fucking crazy ass tattoos on her head. You bald bitch. You bald. You bald ass crazy looking bitch. People telling you you're pretty, bitch. You are not pretty. Your teeth are fucked up. You're bald. You're drunk, and you drink cheap ass fucking beer and you chain smoke. You nasty bitch. You like. I'll talk to her on the phone. Sounds like a misunderstanding. But maybe you should take the same advice. Give me and make peace with them. Are you fucking serious? After they call my niece, after they try to track me down and do everything they can to humiliate me if I cared. Hold on. Sounds like a misunderstanding. How is it a misunderstanding? Not a misunderstanding at all. Not a misunderstanding. Not on my part. Peace. While Sam has pictures of me up on his dead fucking channel with eggplants in my mouth, Beasley lied on me. Well, Beasley, like, fuck you, Sam, you fake motherfucker. You fake ass motherfucker. Let me tell you how phony Sam is. Sam is not Italian. I didn't think it was a big deal, but Sam's Irish. His name's Woods. Sam is not Italian. His name is Woods. And he's not a 1% biker, which means that 1% bikers are ones that are like, they're outside of the law. They gangster bikers, but he's not one. He runs to the police. He runs to the police. He's perpetrating a whole fraud on who he is, and they're swingers. But he's perpetrating a whole fraud on who he is. And I just gave him the respect that's who he is. And who wants a problem with a 1% biker? Until you think about it, he's not a 1% biker. And how do I know that he's not a 1% biker? Well, there's a lot of ways I know. The first way I know is this. Me and Diet were talking about misunderstood. She said, my husband said don't talk to her no more. Because they were trying to recruit her for a threesome. Misunderstood might have been down. And I started talking about meth. And I know a little bit about meth. I'm in California. Shit, meth is prevalent here and everywhere. And I know a little bit about it, not a lot of bit about it. I never dealt with it. I know people that have been on it. And she says, what is it? I said, it's speed. The people that fucking damn near invented that shit and bring it all over the place are 1% bikers. Hell's Angels are known for starting meth 40-something years ago. Speed, crank. It's biker crank. Bikers and crank go synonymous. It's like what? What? It's like peas and carrots. It's like Jenny and Forrest. So I'm like, how are you a biker bitch and you don't know about no goddamn fucking meth? Yeah, they swingers. Damn, they show these fly apartments in New York. I'm enjoying this shit. This is 2 shows in one. I should make peace with them. Well, tell them I'm offering to make them peace. Tell them I'll accept peace. But tell them they got to come kiss the ring. Tell them they got to come kiss the ring. Got to take their pictures down. But no. Tell them they come kiss the ring and I'll consider it. Because I never lied on them. What they swinging with? Apparently they're not swinging with much. I'm not going to even get into that because I'm a man. I don't do no dick talk. But word on the street is that Christian is sexually unsatisfied. Sexually unsatisfied. Yeah, but so he's not a 1% biker. You know, they used to always say, yeah, ZX, we're only 5.8 miles away. You ain't been down here. I'm like, y'all ain't been up there to his house. When they came to ZX house, they got a weird thing going on. ZX didn't let him in his house. ZX didn't let him in his house. Happy-go-lucky ass motherfuckers. He didn't invite him in his house for a beer. Word on the street, right. I met people from the net before, over the years. After I feel them out, I let them come over to my house, we kick it, smoke some bud, drink, listen to some music. Had a couple little issues afterwards when they talk behind your back. You know, and I didn't care for it. Cuss them out and move on. But ZX didn't let him in his house. They say Rex went to ZX's house, he kept his gun in his hand the whole time. He's like, I ain't playing with you motherfuckers. I ain't mad at him. I'm not playing with you motherfuckers. You ain't gonna smile like you my fucking friend and somebody else come up behind me. Right. Why don't you broker the peace, Kaiser Sose? What I told you was the truth. Di's a lying ass bitch. She created that fuss, and they thought it was the end of me. They thought they could shame me, embarrass me. Nigga, I'm not weak. I'm not weak. But I'll play coy. I'll play like you got me. I'll go quiet for a minute or so. I'll give you what you want. I'm telling you, what they did to me was the truth. When you say they did it, Miss Mo and Diva? Let me see what you said. And I'm not saying you're lying. Let me see what you're saying. He's just like them that lie and pretend someone did something to him. When he can't control you, he attacks you just like his predator friend. You see what you're saying? He's saying that so it doesn't look like he was supporting you, dragging him. Let him find out. Who's Sweet Life? You're going to find out because that's what they do for sport. That's what they do for sport. Throw one of their own to the sharks. What kind of gang leader if someone doesn't like them? Can't be worse than paying Diva. Man, you gave Diva $1,000. I used to watch that money you gave ZX. When me and ZX were beefing. I was like, dang. Yeah, I died too. I'm trying to think of what you're saying. She knows your real name and everything. He must have you blocked. You're not blocked, Sweet Life. I see you. I don't know who you are. Nobody turned on him. I still have everything. I did nothing to him. You don't see him in the chat. It was hilarious to watch Vic bail that dude out. That Michelle shit was funny. I don't know that I did his accent, but I guess I did his accent. That shit was fucking funny. Man, that was so fun to get them back because they were talking big shit in defense of Vic. I'm like, you defending this piece of shit? This scumbag? This piece of shit that don't do nothing for nobody? Vic's a one-way street like a motherfucker. Man, I'm gonna stop going over to these other shows like I don't have a small following of people to kick it with. When I was dead, I watched the show. I'm trying to see what you said. They turned on me. Well, you know what? He's on there. Who are you, Sweet Life? Who is Sweet Life? Maybe it's maturity, but I've seen people do some fucked up shit to each other on here, and they become cool. I can't do it. Yep, I can. I can. I was being friendly with ZX again after him flipping out on me again. I agree with some of the shit that he says. He's a cold-blooded hypocrite. He's the most hypocritical motherfucker in the world, though. See, you can't be cool with ZX unless you don't say anything about the past. You can't bring up nothing. That's not the way that you do it. You got to be phony. I'm not being phony. I'm not being phony. You can sell out if you want to, homie. I'm gonna stay short and funky. Hey, hey. He questioned me on why I was in the chat to get the info. I mean, that's all petty shit. Someone being in the chat, man, the people that you're cool with are going to be cool with people that you hate. And you just can't, and you know what? You can't always think that it's about you. You just got to let people do what they do. Someone might not mean you any harm at all. They're not even thinking about you and they kicking it with your enemies. That's true. What's up, DD? Let me tell you what I tried to do last night. I tried to get fancy like DD. So Sprouts got lump crab meat on sale. 11 ounces in a can for like $9.99. That's cheap. So I bought 2 cans. So I got these chicken breasts, right? So I cut the chicken breasts in half. I opened them up and I stuffed them with the crab meat. And when in the crab meat, I cut the crab meat up and I cut up some green onions and some garlic. And I stuffed them with the cooking is not. I guess you got to have some fuck ups in order to get things right. So I stuffed the crab meat. I put 11 ounces and about 3.5 ounces in each breast. I had 3 breasts. So I cook them over low heat, put some olive oil in the pan, and I'm going to make a béarnaise sauce. And the sauce actually was pretty easy with some capers. I said, because this will be good. I said, this will be good as fuck. You know, eat like a gourmet shit, like I'm at the restaurant. And she does it because she's got a man, you know, and it helps to have someone to cook for. There's nobody here to cook for but me. But I said, this is what I'm doing. I bought the shit, I'm doing it. So while I'm cooking this shit, I'm over here in my chair and it's cooking. And then by the time I get over there, it had overcooked a bit and the fucking crab meat is coming out of the fucking thing. Out of the crab meat is like halfway out. I need to sew it up or some shit. The crab meat is halfway out of the chicken breast. So I'm like, fuck. So I turn it over. And I start trying to put the crab meat back in there. And that created a mess, more of a mess. So I just took the crab meat that was out, which is like about half of it, and I just let it cook by itself into a little patty. And then the béarnaise sauce, I said, fuck the béarnaise sauce. I'd seasoned the chicken breast. I flipped them. It still had some of the crab meat in there, and I just ate the shit all together. It did not come out right. It did not come out right. And I was so disappointed that the crab meat was out of there and it was hard to get back in because the shit's hot. Is it a fail? Yeah, it was a fail. Did it still taste good? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. The shit was delicious. Toothpicks. Now you tell me. Toothpicks. Now you tell me. How long did it take? This shit was relatively easy. Whatever, you defrost the chicken breast, you cut them in half, take the water off the lump crab meat, spread it out with the fork, cut up some green onions, cut up some garlic, mix it together, stuff it. Didn't take that long at all. And I probably cooked them for 15 minutes until I looked at them. And I was cooking it on low, but here it is at this place. The last The last 3 places I've lived over the past 17 years, including the place I lived before that, where I lived there for 20 years, all had gas burners. So I'm used to cooking on gas like cooks cook. This electric shit is different. It's way different. But it still tasted good. It just didn't come out looking pretty. And I just gave up on the sauce. I'll try it again, though. I got another can of the crab meat. I'll try it again. You started stuffing shrimp with crab meat like a baby crab patty. You haven't done chicken. But what they call this stuffed shrimp, you just put the crab meat around it. Oh, and I had shrimp too. In fact, I had a 2-pound bag of shrimp, and they were starting a little tiny bit of a smell. And I said, I better cook them all. I'm not going to waste them. So I cooked all of them, and I ate some of them last night, and I ate some of them this morning with some eggs. Colossal is the 6 to 8. Well, these are jumbos, 16 to 20. I don't like smaller shrimp. 16 to 20 is at least extra large. 16, 20. 13 to 15, that's like jumbo. And colossal is the 6 to 8. 6 to 8. I know shrimp. Lady Lot food looks good. She's a Southern cook. He cooks though. He makes chitlins, all kinds of shit. I stepped out of that one, but I imitated his voice and clowned him good. He said I look like an albino walrus or some shit. I was like, oh, you ain't gonna get away with that one. I imitated his voice down to I got it. I don't know who you are, Beasley, but fuck you. I'll kick your ass. I'll beat you up. I'll beat everybody up. He talked about beating you up and sending people to your house immediately. That's where he starts off with. But then I lost the video. I'm like, where did it go? Actually, it was early in the morning. I deleted it by accident. And then I saw how hot it got. I said, you know what? Sit this one out. Sit this one out. I can sit this one out because that motherfucker's a full maniac and shit. Sit this one out. But I had his voice so good, man. I practiced on it some more, and the people were laughing that were in the chat. They're like, oh, no. They said fucking with this black sector ain't nothing like you used to. They gonna come at you all kind of ways. They gonna come at you all kind of ways. ZX came at him, Vic came at him, called him all kind of stupid motherfuckers. They started popping out. The only one that didn't fight was Buddy. Oh, you know, I don't really So you ain't fighting with no sissies. He might be right, man. You gotta fight everybody. Oh no, he's funny, but he talks to them. Oh, Lady Locke got his ass good. I don't care what you say. Cause the motherfucker looked like Bert. He looked like Bert, and he got apparently he has on a fucking fake beard. I don't know who does that shit. Apparently he got a fake beard. But he got an oval-shaped head just like fucking Bert. Bert and Ernie. And she put the picture up of Bert, was clowning his ass. And he was giving it back. Both of them are funny. Both of them are funny. But you know, I'm partial to the black sector. Even if it is black 2.0. You know, I'm arguing with some of the motherfuckers over there. I'm down with Beasley land, man. I've been going on other channels, arguing with these motherfuckers that hate me. They've been arguing with me for months. Drunks. And I can tell it hurts their feelings. They think they hurting my feelings. You ain't hurting my feelings, motherfucker. I've been doing this too long. The only thing that bothers me is that you got the nerve to speak up with me and jump bad When I'm not above, they go, why doxing? Doxing is losing. Yeah, because I will find out who the fuck you are, motherfucker, and start feeding you. Start feeding you, call your motherfucking mother. Why would you do some shit like that? Why the fuck not? Where's the rule book? Who's to say I can't call your mama? Don't worry, I'm gonna call your mother. You got no dog in the fight with that Reed guy body down? The Muppet is funny, but she heard to do that one? I didn't know that. Yeah, man, watch out for diet, man. They'll switch on you real quick. They'll switch on you real quick. You know what? They'll love bomb you too. Oh, I love you. Oh, we just love you. Don't believe the hype. I got to believe in it. I think Diane wanted to give me some of that old motherfucking ball pussy, bitch, and I didn't really want none. I didn't want none of it. I just, shit. I like to eat, bitch, and she's a good cook. She's a good cook. You want a hamburger, Sam? Oh, I'm gonna get you a cheeseburger. To Vic's mom? Oh, Carolyn. So y'all don't know. Y'all just heard about me making phone sex with her. The way I met Vic's mother was 10 years ago. He said, my mother's going to be on TRS today, no GQ night. And there's a recording of it out there somewhere, man. Man, on one of them channels where I said, Vic, hey, man, I got to give you more credit, man. You know, you are the king of trolls, man. You are this and that and the other, man. But let me tell you something. That fat, greasy bitch, your mama, Carolyn, man, that fat, fucking, greasy-ass bitch, I slapped the shit out that fucking bitch and everything. He said, oh, mama, you hear Beasley? Ha, 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 ha. I call her every kind of fat, greasy bitch. You put up a purple Teletubbies and talked about it for hours, clowning, reading. I didn't know that. I don't remember that one. I missed that. People were telling that Reed dude that he looked unhinged. When I first met him and bumped into him, I listened to him before. I was aware who he was. He said, I'm going to beat you up. I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? For what? You sound stupid as fuck. I'll beat you up. I'll beat you up. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yes, and Rose. We were in the Charleston white sector, and they sent me to his channel. Oh, he said, well, he's gay. He's gay. And he's biracial. You know, like most of them biracial, you know, probably got a poor white. He's like, both of my parents. Hold on. Fucking envy. I said, man, your mother's white trash, man, you know, and that's not your fault. And you probably had a deadbeat black daddy. You know what he said? He wasn't a complete deadbeat. When you say he wasn't a complete deadbeat, that means the motherfucker sent you a Christmas gift and a birthday card. That's what it means. He wasn't a complete deadbeat. Even though when we lived on the other side of the country, and that's when talking on the phone was real expensive. My father sent Christmas and birthday cards. And his mother did. My whole life. My Irish grandmother. She always sent a birthday card and Christmas cards and Easter cards. But my dad sent them with checks with money in them. Man, I used to get birthday cards mailed to me. And I think my mother she gave gifts to people's kids, so their parents give gifts to us. And you get the card and you just open it and see some money fall out. Just open it and see some money fall out. Shit. People got these sob stories and shit. I don't know about that. I remember my birthday's coming around. You know, it wasn't a ton of money, but when you're 9 years old and you get $65 and you get to buy what you want, shit. That meant something. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I said, you had a deadbeat. I said, no, your daddy, your black daddy was a deadbeat. He said he wasn't a complete deadbeat. It just made me fucking laugh. It's like a profiling these fucking people and hitting it right on the fucking head. You know what they don't give me credit for? Motherfucker, I'm older than you. And I've been out in the world longer, a lot longer. A lot longer. And I trust my instincts. Now, I could be wrong, or sometimes people won't admit that you're right. But Rick recently got a motherfucker. I could tell he came up poor though, because his whole family statistics. Man, the sad story is Rex. Rex said he had a brother that did 11 years in the feds. He had another brother that did 14. His daddy did 27. His sister was pregnant on crack, and he sold her crack. And his other brother's a bitch-ass motherfucker. I'm like, damn. Your whole family's fucked up. Your whole family's fucked up. That part. Rex's whole family fucked up. I was like, isn't there anybody that doesn't rob banks or something or shoot heroin? Is there one normal motherfucker in your family? One productive member? Is there one motherfucker that's just regular, like I'm not going to try to be like them? He said one of his brothers who did 14 years got his shit together though. He has group homes or some shit. That shit ain't easy to do. You get a lot of money for it, but that ain't easy to do. What's up, gangster? Rex's whole family's fucked up. Not just his teeth. Now, is it the water in Philadelphia? Because he has got some fucked up teeth. When I say fucked up teeth, he's missing a gang of them motherfuckers, which means a whole lot of them were probably rotten. Rex ain't even been to the dentist to get, and I don't know why not. Niggas be afraid of the dentist because the shit hurts. You ain't gonna go to the dentist and the shit don't hurt. But why won't he go? He gainfully employed. If you're gainfully employed, you don't even have to have all the money. I've been to the dentist, they wanted $500 to fucking pull my tooth. I said, I give you $250 now and I give you the rest, down the line. They go, all right. It needs to come out. Man, don't learn the hard way. Separate yourself from them. Or even better, sell them out. Sell them out. Be careful. Be careful. They're fucked up, dude. They're fucked up. And they're going to do you fucked up. On a day that they're bored, they'll find a way. If you beef with Mo, whoever you beef with, you don't need them to beef with them. Because you know what? You and Mo were cool for a while. And I'm sure you don't have the animosity they have. They're obsessed with her. Back 4 years ago when me and Diet was cool, she was talking about Miss Mo then. I didn't even know who the fuck Miss Mo was. That Miss Mo. Hey, check this out, Kaiser Soze. Here goes some dumb shit them motherfuckers say. And that white girl putting black people in jail. Fucking Diet pulled out a goddamn fucking gun and threatened to kill her. How is that a fucking white... Man, they need to put a motherfucking in jail doing some shit like that. I'll kill you, bitch. I'll kill you. How's that a white... They reduce some ignorant shit like that? Pulling out a fucking gun and waving it. She went in into her bra and pulled out a fucking gun and waving it and saying, I'm going to kill you, bitch. You talk about my husband. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to kill you. What the fuck is that? They acting like that was some Karen shit, like she planted a gun on them. Like they ain't done nothing. That shit pisses me off. And most of the boxers are from Philly. Yeah, it's a boxing town. It's a boxing town. It's a boxing ass racist town where they put up a statue for a fucking imaginary character like fucking Rocky. And here it is, you had a great heavyweight like Joe Frazier, and he don't have a statue. Go figure. Go figure. I just know that when I go live, I just got to go live and just keep it on live. Then my people will show up. She said, you got no following, you got no people. I said, man, I got a solid core of about 5 or 6 people that I'll never have a problem with, that are cool as fuck. That are cool as fuck, that laugh at my jokes. That laugh at my jokes. Oh, shit. Man, I hate not having a washer dryer in the place. That shit, even to going down the hallway and the stairs to wash the clothes, and you gotta stay there with the clothes. Motherfucker stole the shorts that I kick it around the house in. Plus I brought some new ones that were expensive as fuck, cause I got the shirt to match. I bought a t-shirt, good quality shit too. A Dodger t-shirt and short pants, and a Raiders t-shirt and short pants. You know what kind of shit to kick it around the house in, and you can go out in. And you can go out in. Motherfucker took my clothes out of the washer, put them in the dryer, and stole my short pants. I didn't want to think about it. I didn't want to think about it. I know if I see somebody with my short fucking pants on, I'm going to snatch them off. I know that. Yeah, I'm used to having a washer and dryer in the house or in the apartment. And then the last time I washed clothes, I say I ain't doing this 5-load shit. You know, as soon as I get a bag, and I bought 2 laundry bags. As soon as I get a bag for the laundry, I'm going down there to do it. Yeah, right. And the shit ain't simple where you put in quarters. You know, you have to take your debit card and put it on a plastic card, and that shit's not easy to do. Even if you follow directions, it's not easy to do. So I'm ended up with all these cards. It's $1.75 to wash, and if you put an extra rinse on there, and I do it because I throw a lot of soap in there, it's $2. So if I got a bunch of cards, one with $1.75, one with $1.50, you can't do nothing with it. And trying to add more money on the cart, man, don't get me started. Get somebody to come in and do this shit for me. I don't feel like doing this shit no more. I don't feel like it. And the garage were cool. They're guaranteed to do him dirty. Oh, they used to hate him. Man, I learned my lesson about falling out with some people and then going to get with their enemies. No, in this shit, the enemy of your enemy ain't necessarily your friend. It's better to stand on your own too. Motherfucker can't betray you if you don't open yourself up to him. Now, it's better to have a little group to move with. That white girl got me put in jail. That white girl getting black people. What kind of bullshit-ass narrative is that? You waving a motherfucking gun, threatening to kill people, you dumb bitch. Race ain't got shit to do with it. Nothing to do with it. You're drunk, ignorant asshats waving fucking guns. Both you stupid motherfuckers. You and the gayers. Putting out fucking machine guns, waving fucking guns. Police need to check on you. Unbalanced, stupid motherfuckers. All that extra shit you did. We're gonna call the board, and get your niece disbarred. How they gonna get her disbarred for some shit I fucking did? If I went and killed up some people, you can't disbar her. And I lost my momentum with this channel. He said, why are these people contacting me? Only 2 people contact her. ZX and the mayor. All them people you set up to contact gave her email address. Most people ain't doing that shit. You know? And they only did it once. She said if she gets harassed again, she's suing. And I know who both of you are. In fact, all you people brag about being fucking homeowners doing fuck shit on here. Don't think you can't get you a fucking case. Not necessarily a criminal case, a civil case. Shit, a civil case follows the criminal case if there's a criminal case. And guys, you have a fucking criminal case, you dumb bitch. You got a fucking criminal case. You stupid motherfuckers. You would think you would learn your fucking lessons. I'm no goddamn angel, but I ain't never had to be in front of no judge for this shit. And guess what? If I ever had to go in front of a judge in front of this shit, you know what? I ain't gonna do this shit. I ain't gonna do that no more. I ain't gonna do that no more. I ain't got no wish to try out the judicial system and try it out to see how far I can go, because I know how far I can go. To fucking prison. Behind some stupid shit and be like Rob Rack. It's your life. Don't be stupid, though. That's what Too Short said. It's your life. Don't be stupid, though. That stupid motherfucker Rob Rack. You dumb motherfucker. Now I got you where I want you. You gonna kill my whole family? That's snitching. That's snitching. Motherfucker, I'm not no goddamn, I'm not living by street codes. I used to, but I'm not in the fucking street. I barely go outside. I like it indoors. It's cold out there. Open the window. It's cold out there. Gas is expensive. They deliver groceries, nigga. They do a good job. They deliver groceries. Oh, shit. They deliver weed, too. But you can't smoke in this building. They say you can't vape. But I've vaped in here. But, I'm going to stay within the rules. I cannot not have to smoke. I can go right outside in the car and smoke. Or go for a ride or go somewhere and smoke. And I'm glad I can stop all of them things. I'm talking about the drunks. I used to drink all the time. I have a drink. Nothing wrong with having a drink. I'm not an alcoholic. And anytime when I used to do shows, if I'm drinking, I might get a bit of a buzz, but I'm not like to the world. No, I just get a little bit more liquid at the loose at the tongue and a little more entertaining. But than that, what the fuck? Drunks. And you know what? That's a good feeling. To know that your vices, whether it's drinking, smoking weed, that you could stop it. It'll be there when you get ready again. I love playing cards. I love playing Hold'em poker. I went on a losing streak after a winning streak. I gotta stop. Can't keep it. Gotta stop. Gotta reevaluate something. because I know, because the casino open 24/7. Whenever I feel like playing again, it'll be there. Whenever I want to smoke weed again, it'll be there. Whenever I want to have a fucking drink, it'll be there. And thank God I never got started with the cigarettes, man. You know something? ZX smokes 3 packs a day. Vic is always smoking cigarettes in the house with that little girl in there, in that little tiny house, smoking cigarettes all the fucking time. Lamar the Bum, he got pink lips from smoking. Cupcakes Rainey, smoking all the time. Fucking Styles, all the time. All the time. One of them motherfuckers, maybe 2 of them motherfuckers, as they are going to get some lung cancer. Or some other kind of cancer. Or lung cancer. And lung cancer's a motherfucker. Is a motherfucker. And there's other type of cancers that are inoperable. Like pancreatic cancer. You on the way out. Brain cancer. You gone. They stink. And people that are hooked on them are hooked on them like a motherfucker. Rob's a crash out. Crash out Rob. Talk stupid. So apparently, North Carolina, he's saying, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Still smoking. Non-stop. Non-stop. I had a girl that used to smoke a long time ago. And she used to smoke Benson and Hedges and everything. It seemed like ladylike cigarettes. Now she's been smoking a long time. She smoked them fucking Newports. And she smokes the fuck out of them. I'd be like, damn, go the fuck away. You stink. You fucking stink. Fuck you. You smell. Take a bath. What did Rob Rack tell Tracy? Go wash your pussy, bitch. You smell like mustard, bitch. Tastes like mustard. What's up, T-Latte? I've been talking for a while, entertaining my people. T-Latte. Where do I think Chucky is? It's either he's been gone this long. I did a show telling fucking China about Chucky, talking about, well, my man. That man, I did a show. It was part of that Rick Reed invitation that I did. That was a good show, but I was telling China, Chucky ain't Black Sector. Oh, my man, Black Sector. No, bitch, I'm Black Sector. Chucky was, and North Carolina know I'm about to tell the truth. You know what I like, though? There's people that have been around a long time, and when I start preaching the gospel, that's the truth, they be going, that's right. That's right. Really telling the truth. Chucky ain't Black Sector. Chucky was a Tommy fucking DuBois. That Tommy wouldn't even have to ask them to do something. Tommy just say, I don't like that motherfucker, get him. Chucky and fucking Super Saiyan Jim would be the first ones to go after him. I don't know where Chucky is. Chucky could be dead or in jail. He said he works a lot. I don't know. I listened to her. She's like, my man. Let me tell you something about your man, China White. Your man was a Tommy dick sucker that hated black women. He hated black women like Tommy hated black women. The only thing is, Tommy's fucking these motherfuckers because he's paying them. Chucky was getting no parts of the pussy. Straight Soto Nation hated black women. That's Tommy's theme. Black ass bitches ain't shit. Come here, let me fuck you. He said, you motherfuckers get mad at me because you wonder why I talk about him and I still get to fuck him. Because I be paying him $1,000. That's why, motherfucker. I still get to fuck him and talk shit about him. Y'all motherfuckers be mad about that shit. I wouldn't be mad about it. I just thought it was I thought it was an oxide. I thought it was kind of ironic. I thought it was like kind of weird that you curse them. As that they're worst fucking things ever to walk the fucking earth, and that's not necessarily true. There are some real ratchet ones, but shit, the most the most true and sincere love that I've ever got in my life is from black women, my mother and grandmother. So I can't buy into that shit. But maybe that's a different type of love. And I've had relationships go weird and bad with the whole fucking rainbow. So go whatever that is. But Chucky was Tommy's fucking do boy that did all kind of shit, like called ambulance and fired trucks to people's house, all the shit, all the fucked up troll shit. I was scared of Chucky when I first heard about him, so that's why I went after him right away. I said, face your fears. So, and tell me about your man being black sector. Nah, your man said that he liked for his girl to suck him off. Excuse me, T-Latte. I'm about to get graphic, and I know that you are a lady. He liked for a woman to suck him off and then spit the cum in his mouth and he swallow it. And that shit's not masculine. Your motherfucking man's a whole goddamn cum drinking goddamn weirdo. That motherfucker's a cum drinker. Bitch, my man. You better slow up. My man, black sector. No. Them motherfucking Soda Nation motherfuckers was not black sector. They call themselves black sector now, and I tell you what, ain't none of them motherfuckers claiming Nature Boy sector after that shit went to court, and a lot of them were Nature Boy sector. There was a black sector already had been here for years. The granddaddy of them all. The nastiest place on the planet. And there's still a handful of them left. Still fighting. I can't fight you for 10 years. I can't even hate you for 10 years. Yeah, Chucky was a legend back then. You missed that shit. Yeah, they called they called the goddamn fucking police on Kong King. Kong King went out there with the police. They seen Kong King got a record, and they jammed him up. He was like, no, I just want to tell you my rights and everything like that. Man, they tell us that motherfucker was about to get his ass. That's right, Chucky called the police on you. My man, black sector. Yeah, Chucky was a bit of a legend. Watch out for Chucky. But hold on. Chucky's a bitch. Let me tell you why Chucky's a bitch, China White. Because never in my life I let none of these motherfucking content creators ever check me publicly without me telling them to go fuck yourself. I told Monty Woodgrain, who is as powerful and way meaner than way more fucked up than Tommy. Way more fucked up. Probably the most fucked up motherfucker ever to walk these YouTube streets. The most petty, fucked up motherfucker. Full of fucking power. No, I would not get on the ground. Yeah, you were, nigga. Take some of this electricity. Dumb motherfucker. Get on the goddamn ground. I would not get on the ground. I know my rights. Yeah, rights, these. Take the... Ah! I ain't never been tased. I came close. I came close. You lucky you didn't get tased. I said, I guess. I don't want to know what it feels like. I know. I see. So, Chucky did some shit. Called an ambulance to somebody's house. Or did something fucked up. And it somehow got connected to Tommy. Tommy said, motherfucker, don't be doing that fucking shit. Don't be doing that fucking stupid shit, motherfucker. They gonna get me in trouble doing that shit. Chucky, fuck you. I'm kicking you out. That's it. I'm sick of your shit. I don't need... Super Saiyan Jim had him blocked. Like, he knew these motherfuckers was crazy and liable to do anything. Tommy just didn't want them motherfuckers doing some shit. And Tommy catching the case. Like he gave them the order. Even though he used them as his stormtroopers. That's how powerful Tommy was at one point. Where he didn't even have to give the order. They knew what to do. But he told Chucky, I'm sick of this bullshit and fuck you doing. I'm kicking you out. Look, here's the truth. I'm kicking you the fuck out. He said, no, Tommy, man, no, Tommy. Tommy, man, I'm sorry, man. Don't do this to me, Tommy. Don't do this to me, Tommy. I'll be a good nigga. Chucky be good nigga. Chuck is sorry, Tommy. I'm like this bitch ass nigga right here. This is the one everybody's afraid of. God damn me. Tommy, Chucky be good nigga. Chucky sorry, Tommy. Don't put me out. Don't put me out. Soda Nation's the only thing I got. I love you, Tommy. These motherfuckers love Tommy more than they love themselves. Oh shit. You got Super Saiyan Slim Shot blocked. Maybe he'll unblock me. They going after Tyra because Tyra bucked up to Tommy. So you got all these people trolling Tyra. Now Tyra's an asshole. He's a jerk. But people he had never did nothing to are getting off on trolling him. And they gave him all that work. They gave him they gave him the Craigslist. They gave him police call. They gave him all that work. Drove past my house today, bitch. When the first video of somebody riding past his house and it was Super Saiyan Jim, you swear it was a white dude. Tyra! Tyra! They still giving him that work, man. Shit. Shitty Gray's goofy ass. He turned that shit into a business. Shitty Gray took a few $1,000s from the motherfuckers and was gonna put up a fucking billboard. He took that money and ran. We're Shitty Gang. I'm not nobody's gang. God damn it. We're Shitty Gang. Oh shit. I can't drink no more of that coffee. That's just too strong. Oh man. Yeah, China, your man ain't black chicken. Your man was Tommy fucking Flunky. His fucking do-boy that when he got that swallows cum. Somebody go find that shit. I'm gonna go look for it. Go look for Not for Rocket Science. Not for Rocket Science. And find the video where Chucky says he swallows cum. I like to come in her mouth and then she come up and put it in mine. I swallow it. Nigga, what? 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 You said what? You said what? Now I'll say some sick shit. I told Rex the other day I would face fuck him, but I'm doing that shit for shock value. I told Rex how to hold on to his ears and not face fuck him. You see that? You see that? He's gay. He's gay. I'm like, Rex, if I grab you by your ears and face fuck you, oh, T-Latte, I'm sorry. I'm just a bad boy. I'm just a little bit raunchy. She's like, oh my God, my ears. Oh, my ears. You should listen to what I had to say, T-Latte. I would rewind this because I gave some excellent commentary on Elon Musk, comparing and contrasting him with Kanye West and their declarations of their Nazism. That shit was actually kind of brilliant now that I look at it. It's actually an example of racism in the media, or in the real fucking world. Fucking Elon Musk is getting the keys to the government here, every agency, reshape everything. And Kanye, man, if they could have Kanye sleeping in his car, they would. And he's taking huge financial hits. He can still live large, but I know it ain't the same. But think about it. If you got $2 billion, did your lifestyle change that much if you only got 300 million? Still doing all right. You're still doing all right. Ah, shit. Tea latte. You act like Elon is doing. Are you fucking for real? Did you see Elon do the C Kyle sign? You don't. Nobody knows what he's doing. When you say you don't know what he's doing, he's going through governmental departments and slashing and eliminating. You don't know the results of that. He don't know the results of that. You like the idea of what he's doing. Did you see? It doesn't alarm you at all that he's did that C Kyle sign and he does that Heil Hitler sign. That doesn't alarm you. That doesn't concern you at all. Can't drop it. Oh shit! There it is. Thank you, DD. Go look at that shit. I'm gonna put that shit on my community wall because the video I lost it. China, don't tell me about how he's a black sector like you got a fucking you got a cum drinker. You got a cum drinker. She called me a bitch one day. You got a whole man that drinks cum. You nasty motherfucker. She nasty too. I don't know, ladies. Wouldn't you think a little bit different of your man? If this was your man and you guys did that? I know we're getting a little nasty now, but just think about it. You spit the stuff in his mouth and he swallows it? I guess I don't know. Let me stop. Well, my commentary is interesting on Elon. Elon is someone you should be deathly afraid of. He's from South Africa. He opened mines in Rhodesia, Zimbabwe. Newport, come as you. You ain't Tyra. That's him? Let me look at the chat. That motherfucker's a sicko too. He been hiding. You're a Caucasian African, but a South African that's embracing Hitler. The master race. From apartheid South Africa. So Newport, that crispy bastard, not is he going around talking about I got my nephew killed. I don't have no nephew. If I got nephews, whatever. Not only that, but when I was gone, he was using my avatar and acting like he was me. Is that some weird shit to do? I swear I got a group of motherfuckers that are obsessed with me. And you know what it is? They act like they don't like me, but they really idolize me. Because I talk with them, and then when the conversation's cool, they're like, hey, Beasley, what about this? Hey, Beasley, what about that? But other than that, I'm a scumbag. Because sometimes you got to diss motherfuckers. Newport's drunk ass was on my show talking and everything. I was like, man, you taking up a lot of my time, man. Hit the Cash App. He gave me $10. And Greg said, if you don't give me him $10, give me $10. Well, I'm shitty, gang. And then a day or so later, I was kind of like beefing with Super Saiyan Jim. I see Newport saying, yeah, let's get that motherfucker, Jim. I was like, oh, a two-faced motherfucker. So not only did I roast him, I took his fucking Cash App and I doxed him. I doxed the woman and everything like that, and I could tell that he was shaking. Oh, man, why you want to do that? Why you want to do that? I'm like, I saw you over here. You acting cool one day. But then you act like you down with Super Saiyan Jim and whatever that hero's gonna do. That motherfucker might be flying. That motherfucker might fly fucking drones over your house. Come knock on my door or some shit. You know that weird ass shit he does. That stupid ass shit he does. Newport's that you? You're listening to me? I roasted your fucking woman, nigga. Your bald ass bitch. She fought back, and you wasn't nowhere there to defend her. And you know damn well you didn't want to be with Kendra. When Buddy was putting it out, you're like, damn man, why are you putting that out? I don't know who that is. I don't know who. He said, I don't know who that is. You played it off to the max. You wanted to fuck her on the low. You wanted to fuck her on the low. Didn't want nobody to know. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And she wanted people to know. So she was putting pictures on the Instagram. They found her Instagram, started putting the fucking pictures out, and you denied it was you, denied it was you, denied it was you till it was busted. And then you said, oh yeah, she's down here, but she's leaving, she's going home. Now, you taking care of a bald-ass, old, manly-looking bitch. You stupid motherfucker. You piece of shit. Thanks for letting me know that's who it was. I don't give a fuck about no explanations about that stupid shit. Greg's a fucking weirdo. Greg's a whole goddamn weirdo. Took y'all money. I didn't know Tyra beat the case, though. I'm glad he fucking beat the case. Don't make threats. Don't make threats. You better off just doing what you're going to do. Rob Rack could have beat somebody up and got less time for making a threat. If I go beat somebody up and say I get arrested and get a bond and bail out, I can fight the case. If you make a fucking threat, they give you no bail until they see you've calmed down or whatever. That motherfucker been in jail since September. September. That's you. That's you, Newport. What the fuck you listen to me for? You obsessed with me. You obsessed with me, dude. I ignored you for months. I ignored you for the longest. Because you're easy to ignore. You know why? Because you're insignificant. You said Beasley thinks he's big shit on YouTube. No, I think I'm big shit in real life. Whether it's up, down, or all around, it don't make a difference. Yes. You motherfuckers hate somebody that likes themselves and got confidence. You fucking weirdos. Not ugly like you. And you're ugly. You had an ugly mother and an ugly father. Face facts. You're another one that hates black women. A Tommy supporter. We love you, Tommy. We love you, Tommy. We love you, Tommy. We love you, Tommy. Oh, shit. Newport, come at you. You ain't Tyra. Hold on. Let me block them. Block his ass. Block him. Tyra's scared to go to Missouri. Who's in Missouri? He's explaining this shit. He's explaining this shit. He's actually explaining this shit like I need a like I care to have a correct rendition. I've already made my mind up. You can tell he's a cult member, a follower. Explaining some shit for Shitty Gray. Shitty Gray don't give a fuck about him. Some people have a follower grouping mentality where they're defending Shitty Gray. Shitty Gray don't even come on here no more, I don't think. He done took that money and gone and probably said, I don't need to be wasting no more time on this. No, I think Shitty Gray said he found a woman. Rather play with this woman than play with this shit. There ain't nothing wrong with that. He realized, he probably said, damn, I was stalking this dude because I don't even know why. I had a whole gang of people stalking this one guy. I thought he was in Indiana, wherever he is. Wherever he is. Wherever the fuck he is. Man, that motherfucker is beyond weird. They're dangerous. They're dangerous. Motherfuckers is willing to commit crimes for a motherfucker that won't even acknowledge them. They're committing crime. Chucky was committing a crime every day to stick up for Tommy, and Tommy said, man, get the fuck away from me doing that shit. If Tommy saw anything they were doing, any of that bullshit they were doing, if it had anything in a remote tie to him, he would cuss them the fuck out. When the picture of Vic Damone, and Tommy was beefing with Vic. When the picture of Vic Damone mama came up, and Tommy got a chance to see it, he said, get that shit away from me. I ain't got nothing to do with this. Factually, Tyra is. Tyra's in Missouri? I thought Tyra was from Indiana. Well, I don't know. I'm not keeping track. I interacted with him one time. I gave him some information on somebody. He said, I'm going to give you something. I'm going to hit your Cash App. Then when you didn't hit my Cash App, I said, man, what the fuck? How come you didn't hit my Cash App like you said you were? He said, you was talking shit about me. I said, I ain't never talk shit about you. I would tell people that they shouldn't be ganging up on you. Well, fuck you. I ain't giving you shit. Oh, man, I see why people don't like you. That's what I thought. Indianapolis, Indiana. Naptown. I remember him and Tommy met up. Tommy was brave. That little motherfucker had a big old goddamn gun like Yosemite Sam. Look at Yosemite Sam. Yosemite Sam about 4'8" with a long ass fucking 6-shooter. That's how Tyra looked like Yosemite Sam. The long ass big gun. I swear, I used to root for Tyra to pop Jim. I said, pop him. I used to root for him to pop Jim. I said, the motherfucker keep fucking with you and then want to ride around your house and scream and holler and whatever the other. I said, just get a bead on him and pop him. Someone told me, not pop him, just beat him up. I said, yeah, that's probably right. 5 foot 755 pounds. The call-ins. Tommy thought he was bigger than the program and got ate up. He had a good run, though. Tommy knew how to get some bread out this motherfucker. Tommy said, I need 100,000 to fight liberalism. And got like to 98,000. And then they found a way, listen to this. They found a way to get that flag down where they gave the money back to everybody. Like it was no good. He did it again and raised the money and got it that time. He did it again. Yeah, go ahead and put something on it. It wasn't nothing for him to get 1,000 a day. He wasted a lot of money, man. He wasted a lot of money. There's no reason for him to have to live in them big ass fucking houses where you're scared. And when I say you're scared, he used to walk around that house with a bulletproof vest on. You could hear somebody coming in through the window. Can you imagine having to be inside your house with a bulletproof vest on? I'm like, that ain't no way to live. Walk outside. Walk. Too many death threats. All that money he was spending $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month in rent and bills. Beautiful place to live. Beautiful place to live, but you don't get nothing out of it. And he went through cycles when the housing market crashed. He could have bought nice ass condos over there by Camelback and 24th. Over there by the Biltmore. They had buildings there. You could have got a condo for 40,000, 50,000. top of the line shit. You know, nice 2-3 bedrooms. He could have bought them dirt fucking cheap. He could have bought them dirt cheap and gave one to each of his daughters. I guess easy come, easy go. Easy come, easy go. He used to come over to the black sector, and then you know what he would say? He said, man, I got to get back over here with the white folks, man. He said, I don't want them to think I'm not down no more. I would just die laughing. He said, I don't want to. He said, I don't want to. I want them to. I don't want them to think I'm not down no more. So you black motherfuckers, we should burn all of you up. Started with me. And then when he would say, he would see people in the airport, he'd go, what's happening, brother? What's going on, brother? My mission is to, oh, he was so full of shit. Yeah, it's all freedom of speech. Oh, his hustle was immaculate. His hustle was out of this world. He was the first one to do it. Even Brother Pro-Light and Sonetta, when they met him, as pro-black as they were, right? When they met Tommy, they were like, Tommy! Tommy! What the fuck is he up to these days? I got a newfound respect for him after being in the beef sector. Nobody ever told me I was handsome. That fucking Newport was writing paragraphs to explain that shit. Like a goddamn groupie. Like a fucking groupie. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. I like bananas. I like bananas. It's a little chilly in here. Open the windows up. Let it air out some. Let it air out some. And, shit, I just did 3 hours. We talking the whole time. The whole time. The whole time. I'm going to do this more often and just talk and start talking about different things instead of going on other people's panels. Her misunderstood is admitting to falling off. I haven't heard her commentary on it. Sorry to hear that. I don't know if I believed it for 900 days are true. If you were in a 12-step program, it would have been harder. It would have been more than likely that you wouldn't use. They got people that haven't had a drink in 26 years that go to those meetings on the regular. I respect this hustle too. Hit the like. Who do I have in the Super Bowl? I like Kansas City by a little bit. I think the line is 1.5. I want to see the biracial man win, but it was a close game 2 years ago. It was going to be a good game. And you said that she never fell off now. She said it, yo, Ness. She said it to Ness. Oh, man, she's starting her bullshit again. She probably got some heat for falling off or whatever. Now she said she didn't do it. You did one or the other. You did one or the other. You did one or the other. And to tell you the truth, if she only used one time in 3 years and went another 2 or 3 years and not use, shit, that ain't that bad. That ain't that bad. The way she tell me she used to use, I'm like, oh, you're going to kill yourself. So she'd have 5 pipes there. and will go one after the other, after the other, after the other. And I find that hard to believe. I don't think she's ever been a big enough addict as she says, because meth is not water soluble, which means in order to escape her body, you can't pee it out or you can't sweat it out. You would have to find a way out of your body, and it creates sores on people, and people scratch them. You want to see the black quarterback win for the cheaper? Well, hold on. Well, hold on. Aren't both the quarterbacks black? Here we go. Here we go. Patrick Mahomes ain't black. His daddy black. No one talked about how good Hurts is. They talked about all the other quarterbacks that are good. There's a lot of good quarterbacks now. Josh Allen is good. Lamar Jackson is good. Matthew Stafford is good. Daniels is very good. The rookie. She disappeared for a while, a little ways ago. I wasn't going much. She's in between. I was at work today, or I did school. I remember after said she was in school for 8 months, she said, "I'm getting my degree today in psychology." I'm like, who gets a degree in 8 months? You know what I'm learning to do at this stage in the game? Like, I got 3 remotes for the television. One of them that I damaged. So I don't know if it's the batteries, because I put the batteries in the new remotes and there's no signal. So hopefully it's the batteries when the batteries come. Just to let it take care of itself. The batteries will come, they either work or they won't, and I'll get to work on it some more. But they're both black. He has a pretty black fiance, I bet. Pat Mahomes got this high school sweetheart. All that vagina he could be getting. And he got this little octoroon white daughter that does not look black at all. I see all kind of people in the Bay Area. And you see them with little kids, and it's not their son or their daughter. So you just guess. Like, that's your grandchild? Oh yeah, it's cute. See white men with all kind of black grandchildren. See black people with little white or Eurasian, grandchildren. Because that's how it is. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. Shout out to Taylor Swift. I need to find the video where Taylor Swift, I think it was Meg Thee Stallion and a couple of other of the black girl rappers. They were up there doing their thing. And Taylor Swift, she'll get up and do the white girl like it's nothing. She'll get up and groove. She don't care who's looking, who's there. And they were like, "Come on up, Taylor. Come on up. You good with us? We love you, Taylor. You come on up. You welcome." They showed another thing. Was it the Grammys? One of them awards. I think it was the girl Her, who's local. She's from Vallejo. And she said, "Oh my God, I can't believe this award. I'm up here. Hi, Taylor." Hi, Taylor. You see Beyonce at the Grammy Awards? She is so blonde, and she's starting to age. And the word on the street, another they're gonna cheat for the things. Taylor is a beast, right? Taylor have a relationship fall out and make a hit record out of it. She'll make a record about the hit relationship, about the failed relationship. She's done that like 4 or 5 times. Wait till Travis gets his. Travis's black girlfriend was fine. She said he never treated me like that. He never just like that. I like Travis too. Travis can dance. Travis get in the end zone. He can do it all. He does all kind of dances, and he does dances like he does some type of dance they do with Taylor Swift music. But Travis can do like the black dances. You know, he get in the end zone and do his little thing on. Now the cold part is when Travis Hunter can do all these little weird dances. All these dances, him and his girlfriend. He could dance his ass off. He do all these dances. Man, I can't wait till he comes to the NFL next year. That ugly little motherfucker. Traffic Kelsey's gonna be on the block. Yeah, she did look terrible. She looked a little. They say she's on drugs heavy. She likes to party. You see when Jay-Z pushed that drink towards her, she's like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't cool. You ain't get me fucked up tonight. He's like, here. She up there in that penthouse, wherever she's chilling out, and probably got very few friends or some associates, bodyguards around. Discovered cocaine, discovered them pain pills, and that's how she's living. That's how she's living. I think that he's going to marry the black girlfriend. He's going to go back to her after Taylor if she waits for him. She said he was cheap. She said he wasn't spending money on her like that. He's spending money now, though. But she's spending money, too. You know, it's got to be... He wants the limelight. She's in the limelight. And she could pitch in. The black girlfriend was fine, though. She's nice looking. She's going to propose to Taylor. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I could see them winning. Their relationship had me all excited last year. Because I was watching all the clips before. And I was just like, look at him dance. He could dance. He really can dance. Yeah, I bought into that shit. I bought into it. Then people were saying it's fake. It's fake. I'm like, man, it's kind of cool. You know, I still believe in love, you know. I did think it was kind of fake when he said, I love you so much. I love you so much. I'm like, I got to thinking, well, I don't like skinny women like that. The bony boy, give me something to hold on to, you know. Skinny women like that don't do it for you. You're hungry? Are you hungry, baby? Can I get you something to eat? You look hungry. He might be acting too. I love you so much. And you know what? She's his ticket for being famous after football. He don't have that many years left of him in football. And he wants to be in the limelight, obviously. He probably putting it on her. Ain't mad. She needs to gain at least 100 pounds. God damn it. She must not eat nothing. She needs to gain 100 pounds. That's a lot. Yeah, she's a little too thin. Thin women like that that's not my thing. My brother like them bony ass bitches. You hungry, girl? Get you something to eat. You need something to eat. I want some fish. I want some fish. They got a hell of a fish market up the street they got an Asian Latin market, and the fish department's off the hook. It reminds me of the fish departments in New York where they have brand new fresh fish with ice all over them. One of my few friends out here, he said he went crabbing with his dad, and if he can make it by, he'll bring me some crabs. And when they bring them to you, it's the claws and the body of the crab. They take the shell off and it's cleaned off for you. All you gotta do is, I remove the claws and then cook them in a garlic butter sauce. Make my mouth water. Oh yeah, and I could, and it's usually the Chinese markets, and there's Chinese people around here. And usually the Chinese markets they're really into fresh fish, and the fish is glistening. I said this fish. I said it's Thursday. He said, yeah, Thursday. He said it's fish swimming Friday morning. Wednesday morning. He says sometimes they get fish and it checks in at 7 in the morning. He'll say, caught this morning. Super fresh. Some of the sea bass. I had some sea bass there, and it wasn't expensive. It's like $6.99 a pound, $7.99 a pound. And the sea bass steaks. I just seasoned it, a little garlic powder, black pepper, no salt, and olive oil, and just heated it up in the pan. Oh shit! Down to 7 people. Oh, it's fresh and I'm spoiled. Well, you know my favorite thing that I eat is kind of expensive, but what I really like to eat is ahi tuna poke. I don't know if you know what that is. It's raw tuna that's cut in cubes, and it has like sesame oil and soy sauce on it. I really like that. I used to eat it on crackers. In fact, I'm going to order some. Refresh Market Food is amazing. You're talking about through Amazon? I shop Amazon Fresh, but I get the ahi tuna poke. I get that from Sprouts. I love that shit. I love that stuff. Absolutely love it. Really enjoy it. I like ceviche too. Doing dishes. Yeah, I washed my few little dishes. I didn't clean out I fried I cooked the stuff. What I ended up doing was taking the crab meat that was out of the chicken breast, and I formed it into 2 small patties, and I just cooked them in the oil and made like little patties, and I just flipped the chicken to the other side, and cooked it all the way through. People have been saying they've been hearing me like, you got slobber in your mouth. That sounds horrible. But the truth is, I'm not sure. I take 3 medications. And one of the medications makes my fucking mouth drool. I need to find out which one it is. So when I said that out loud around the haters, you know what they said? What are you on, the antipsychotic medications? I'm well, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these haters alone. I've been going over there. I can just come to my own show and just leave it on, and some of you guys will show up. Some of you guys will show up. What else is on? So the NBA All-Star game was coming up here to San Francisco next week. Oh, let's see if I get this shit. I got limited channels right now. Celtics and the Knicks. How about the Lakers got Luka Doncic? One of my favorite players. You know, she asked me politely not to come back over there, Tea Latte. And she's been on panels, and I hit the panel, and she'll say, well, I'm leaving now. So I don't think she wants to. I don't think that she doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't seem like she's too. You can ask her. And you know, the day that Talent was talking out the side of his ass, I said, can I come up in the dress? And she said no. And she asked me, don't come over there. I still listen from time to time, but yeah, she asked me not to come over there. You know what? She's always picking at me, always saying sarcastic thing and belittling me. Always. And I don't know if she thought it was cute at first, because you used to tell me, she used to tell me like, I like the way you look, you a cool dude. That's basically what she was saying. But she's saying these things to belittle me all the time. I don't know if she thought that was cute, or she just like putting guys down, but that's not the way to my heart. Or that's not the way to anything but me, except for me to say some shit back. You can feel it out. I'm not opposed. And you'll see that she's going to be against it, though. Floated past. I don't know what I did. When she would be coming at me, what did I do? I'm liable to do something, to tell you the truth. I don't know, and I don't care. I just don't want to get into it with her because she focuses on people. And she gets into it. She's done it with Prime, and she's done it with Classic. Now, Classic's a pain in the ass. So they might have done something, but I don't want to do nothing. I don't think we can work it out. We've been through this before. And I got to let any of you know, particularly a woman on here, it's like you're hardly that not important, like there's not plenty of people to fucking talk to. You got me all wrong. That's sim shit. And I did say, you over here with this goddamn avatar, I don't know what the fuck you look like. I'm not gonna, this avatar is real beautiful. You got everybody else believing that shit. I don't know that that's you. You could look like fake Shaya. You could look like Kwani, bitch. You could look like anybody. There's a reason why you won't turn the camera on. That don't have to be you. You could look like Ronnie Q. I think that was the last straw. She don't want people thinking that. She want people to think she looked like her avatar. I shouldn't be talking about her because she likes the beef. And I'm not beefing with her. You ain't turning me into content. And with us beefing like there was a situation. She's done that with a few people. Thank God. That's one evil, ugly ass bitch. I'm glad she left. She said she was leaving. but she still was doing shows. She did me like the rest of the beef sector bras. Oh, hey, oh, you're Beasley? Oh, it's nice to meet you. You're a nice looking man. Oh, welcome. And then the next thing you know, they're fucking roasting you. Like, what did I do? Goodbye, Kwani. Yeah, Kwani was nice to me. Oh, you're Beasley? Come on, boo. Come on in. And the next thing you know, she's fucking roasting the fuck out of me. The fuck out of me. I'm like, what the fuck? You bitches are crazy. It's the beef sector, the beef sector. So the beef sector means you just start shit with people for no fucking reason? None at all? Like to break them in? Well, the beef sector said no. I'm like, fuck these. Well, I give it to them as good as I get it. I don't have those, like, you fighting with the woman. First off, this isn't a physical fight. And nobody can argue better and stronger and longer with natural qualities. Nobody can argue better than a black woman. I'm at a disadvantage. I'm at a disadvantage. Yes, you got mental health issues. Bitch, you crazy. See, you remember that shit. They like you. They like you, and and it's like girls in fucking school. They actually like you, and they do fucked up things to you. Like it's like that's not no way to fucking act like you like somebody. Fucking immature ass shit. I remember when you first met Ness, she was going to stalk you and called you cute, and you spazzed on her. That you remember? She came over to my show and was flirting with me, and I spazzed on her. Oh, damn it, I wish I had that shit. I wish I had that shit. Because she denied that it happened. She denied that it happened. And you know, and all that shit was before a fucking picture. It's a personality. It's a personality. Ah, shit. That's the truth. She been having mental problem. You think? You think? She been being crazy. Bitch, we knew you was crazy. That's, you know what? Right, she was playing. Ooh, that sounds like me. That sounds like me. That sounds like me. Oh, shit. That sounds just like me. Yeah, bye, Kwani, you evil bitch. Every last one of them did something to me. Without me doing nothing to them, all of them. That Ronnie IQ got all these people thinking I got 6 or 7 toes. Now it looked like that. I had on some fucking knockoff Birkenstocks, and you know it's got that big ass thing. And when I looked at it, it looked like my toes didn't come all the way out. So they say you got, and I was like, I will bet somebody that I got 10 toes down. And then I thought about it, and I looked at my ashy toes. I said I better lotion up my toes before I went to bed. Yeah, I thought I did. I surely did spaz out on her. I sure did. Now nobody want to listen to me. Go fucking figure. Go figure. I'm hungry. I'm gonna order some tuna poke. Yeah, you remember? She drinks, and they drink cheap shit. Yeah, I never liked Kwani. I never liked Kwani. You know I do that shit for the audience, North Carolina, to make you guys laugh. Do it to make the audience laugh. Oh, fuck. It's 5 o'clock already. I got to at least wash one load of clothes. Two load. I don't feel like doing none of this shit. It's fucked up when you can sit. It's really fucked up when you this state of late. Not just lazy, you just don't feel like doing this shit. Before, I used to be able to do it and not liking to do it. Now I just let it sit and it's bad. It's not good. It's not good. I got to get something to eat. I'll catch y'all a little later. Yeah, I'm going to stop hitting people's panels, just going to come live. Hit the like and hit your notifications. Hit your notifications. And you can talk to T Latte. Talk to running past Sincere, and you'll find out what the problem is, because I don't know what the exact problem is. But I'm tired of her belittling me and shit and talking shit. That's what she does.